Man, scared to move the thing. All right, man. Let's see the people come back in the building again, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Man, I don't know what happened. It just didn't work. Let's see. It just didn't work. It is what it is. I'm tweaking this. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna go and work or not work. All right, it just must have been a daggone glitch in it, man. Let the people come back in here, man. Let's try this again. We got sound, we got it moving. Let's go, man. I did all that for nothing. Wow. Come on, man. Let's try it again. Let's get this thing going, man. Like we got it on and popping. Let the people get up in here, man. Peace to you, man. Tuned. Let's get it. Keen and right, man. Black African power, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know what it is, man. But try this again. Goodness gracious, man. Boy, I tell you, boy. It ain't easy, man. Sometime to time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all holidays, man, with your families, man. You know, hope it was a good holiday for you, man. It was time to get together with the family. And I hope that worked real well for y'all. And on this day, all right, day when everybody off, man, get to sit back. A lot of stores was closed, right? So you could go ahead and get it in. Man, let me let the building start to pile up again. Let's try it again, man. Let's do this one more time. Scared to really mess with the controls. A little bit scared, man, but let's get this thing popping right. Let's get it going, man. Get right on into it, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get it going.
Bobby Banger from the block, seen it all raw tough. Streets of Baltimore where survival's always rough. Joined the Marines fighting for a life he could save. But back in the hood, he felt like a runaway slave. Started an army, not of guns but of wisdom. I'm a rock squad, truth the anthem, we ain't just a God killer. Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people, give them wisdom as the proof. Black power rising, knowledge shines like a light. He's fighting for the future, ready to ignite. Selling drugs on the corner just to put food on plates, but deep in his heart, he knew he had greater fates. From the traps to the lab, he fights ignorance raw, teaching evolution while shaking up the law. The real black atheist is changing the game, waking up minds, never the same. God killer Bobby Banger on his path for the truth, empower the...
Man, let's go ahead and get a word from our sponsor, man.
Hi, I'm J.O. Waters, and I'm the creator of the Oasis for Teachers YouTube channel. I create content for teachers who are feeling burnt out and need a refreshing and rejuvenating. On my channel, you'll find self-care tips, inspiration, and professional development. So if you're feeling burnt out as a teacher, please come and join us.
In this game of shadows, I won't hide.
Man, for all you teachers out there, man, go ahead and like and subscribe. Stop over there to that channel, man. You know, especially if you burned out, man. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this day, man. I know I did. Got your food in, man. The Ravens did their thing. Trying to act like Lamar ain't the daggone MVP. Knock it off. I see what y'all doing. I see it. I see it. Come on, man. Let's stop playing that. Play too much, man. So, man, yeah, the Christians celebrate this day as Jesus' birthday, but we know those who really study clearly understand, man, that December 25th is celebrated as the birthday of Jesus in Christianity. But it's not actually the day Jesus was born. Matter of fact, they do not know. The date was chosen by early Christians likely to align with the existing pagan festivals and winter solstice celebration, which is widespread in various cultures. The relationship to the winter solstice marks the shortest day and the longest night of the year and occurs around December 21st to the 22nd in the Northern Hemisphere. Many ancient cultures celebrated the solstice as a time of renewal and rebirth, with festivals like the Roman Saturnalia, the festival honoring Saturn, and the Dies Nalis Solis Inventia, the birth of the unconquered sun, which celebrated the sun's return to longer days. Early Christians may have chosen December 25th to Christianize these existing pagan festivals, making it easier to convert and adopt the new religions. Historical context: there's no evidence in the Bible or early Christian writings that Jesus was born on December 25th. The date was formalized as his birthday centuries after his death, likely in the 4th century CE. It took a long time. Under Emperor Constantine, thus December 25th, dual significance as both traditional date of Jesus' birth and as the time historically linked to the winter solstice and related pagan festivals. Everybody but Wes Huff thinks so. Man, this guy is wild, man. Wow. Boy, I tell you, man, them Christians be having fun. So let's get right in it. I'm gonna warm y'all up a little bit, then we're gonna go ahead and answer the fundamental question. The fundamental question: should Tariq Nasheed be trusted as a scholar? He always acts like, well, I got a team. You don't got no daggone team. It's just him. Well, I tell you, man. So let's get right to this. Let's get the Huff run his mouth, right? I don't know how they let him get away with it, but we're not gonna let him get away with it around here. All right, man. Y'all know this is definitely for entertainment value and teaching. We use this as a teaching tool all the time, man. Y'all know fair usage, man, is always in full effect. Let's get it.
Lots of content online claiming that that is in fact not a pagan appropriation. But it does not mean that even if the Christians didn't copy and paste that on top of the celebration of Jesus's birth, that then means that that is actually his birth. So I think, I don't claim to know when Jesus was actually born. I don't think it was December 25th, but what I do know is that December 25th was not a copied pagan festival that was appropriated by Christians to make pagans celebrate Jesus's birthday easier.
Unpack that a little bit for us, because maybe some people are wondering, okay, what does that even mean? Or
so like I have this conversation is coming up in light of a post that maybe we made a year ago. There was a lot of information that's kind of going out there, and it does come up time to time every.
So I have lots of content online. Lots of content online claiming that that is in fact not a pagan appropriation. But it does not mean that even if the Christians didn't copy and paste that on top of the celebration of Jesus's birth, that then means that that is actually his birth.
We be double talking. What did he say again? Copy and paste it on top of that. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't God already told you when the son was born? Wouldn't that be clear? Why would we have to go through all that?
The celebration of Jesus' birth, that then means that that is actually his birth. So
we just celebrating birthdays? That's how we do it. Normally when you celebrate a person's birthday, it's because you think it's his damn birthday. Craziest thing ever, man. See, this is wild. Now, if the guy's supposed to be human, we celebrate people's birthdays because that's the day we think it to be. We ain't just celebrating it. He tripping. Real person, son of God, and they can't figure out his birthday. And we supposed to sit back and believe that. Man, we gotta stop that, man. Wild. Wild. Wild.
I think, I don't claim to know when Jesus was actually born. I don't think it was December 25th, but what I do know is that December 25th was not a copied pagan festival that was appropriated by Christians to make pagans celebrate Jesus's birthday easier.
Unpack that a little bit for us, because maybe some people are wondering, okay, what does that even mean? Or
so like I have.
It's exactly what it was. Man, they was trying to get converts, so they're gonna make it look as close as possible, man. Make it palatable. That's what you do. And then for you to sit back and try to act like certain people didn't know that certain pagan festival was going on. That's gonna be in the next clip. But he gotta knock that off, man. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah. Let me go back again. Let's make sure I ain't tripping, because Wes is slick, boy. It's a slick one.
It was actually born. I don't think it was December 25th, but what I do know is that December 25th was not a copied pagan festival that was appropriated by Christians to make pagans celebrate Jesus' birthday easier.
Unpack that.
Yeah, you made that up, bro. Yeah, you can't even go through Encyclopedia Britannica and they would agree with what you just said. Like, that's not even a hard. All right. That's not even that's not even a halfway joke. I mean, you can go to any halfway Encyclopedia Britannica. Come on, man. So first of all, we already know, right, that quote unquote holiday, right, is roughly based around other pagan traditions. And we know that there wasn't a million daggone Christians at the time. It was at low order and low numbers. Okay. And for the record, we clearly understand, all right, that traditions in any spot you go, you're going to make it look closer to the native traditions. That's always going to, just like in Africa, Christianity you see in Africa, you know what I'm saying? It's going to look like some of the traditions that's already there. That's just what humans do. They incorporate the traditions in it. Just like the Vikings, they started adding stuff to it. That's the way it goes. Basic human understanding right there, bro. And for him to act like that ain't what it is, man, boy, he's scamming. He's straight scamming. Let me see. Maybe let me get the Encyclopedia Britannica. Hold on, man. Like, let me see. Let's see this. Christmas trees. Well, I don't want to get into all that. Right, that's right there. Here. Let me get y'all Encyclopedia Britannica real fast. All right. Man, yo, he's just a straight scammer, all the way scammed out, man. He's really scammed out to act like they wasn't putting them into those pagan traditions. Let me see. Okay, the influence of Saturnalia upon celebrations of Christmas and the New Year has been direct. This is the Encyclopedia Britannica. It said the fact that Christmas was celebrated on the birthday of the unconquered sun, Dies Solis Inventia Natia, gave the seasons a solar background, connected with the calendars of January 1st, the Roman New Year, when houses were decorated with greenery and lights, and presents were given to children and the poor. Come on, man. This is Encyclopedia Britannica, bro. I ain't just sitting there making. So now he didn't got better than the damn encyclopedia. He didn't got better than the people there during that time. like the people there during that time wouldn't have been like, it's just what humans do, man. Man, I had some good food earlier. And happy Christmas to everybody, man. And while y'all at it, man, show the Christmas cheer too. Show the Christmas cheer, man. Show the Christmas cheer, man. So some love, man. Man, y'all go. I hope y'all see. If y'all didn't get no Christmas gifts at the store, man, a few people did, man. I don't know what y'all was thinking about, man. We got the man. There you go. Right. Got 45,000 in the room. The noisy families in the background. Y'all got to excuse that, right? But that's right there in December. That's right there in the Encyclopedia Britannica right there, man. So I'm not understanding, man, what it is, man. Yeah, so what's wrong with Merry Christmas? They say we pagan because we don't believe in Jesus Christ anyway, right? So why not celebrate the pagan holiday? Oh man, y'all act like that's a real look, man. We live in America, man. Anybody trying to act like you don't, go ahead and be miserable. Yo, this is when the family is off. It's when your kids fly in from college. Got all my daughters and sons in the house, and we flew in from college. They here. I'm supposed to celebrate. That's from sit there like the Grinch and not have fun. Y'all go do that. I ain't doing it. Y'all miserable, not me. I'm enjoying myself, and I enjoyed that game. That game was a good game. Let me get back to this guy. Let's get back to this guy right here. Man. He's definitely all out scammer. Okay, so now Chris was definitely rebranded, bro. Branded. All right, let's see.
Christmas from pagans and kind of rebrand it and just like take over their festivities and replace them with theirs. This celebration of the winter solstice called Saturnalia is what's being questioned here. Like maybe you can dive a little bit into the origins of that if you know that, Wes.
Yeah, so there are basically, I mean, it's not like there isn't precedence, because Christians actually did do things like they would destroy pagan temples and then they would build a church on top. So we have examples of Christians doing things like that throughout history.
So we got a history of Christians tearing down temples and building stuff on top, or just walking right in there and using it. We know the Muslims tore down a lot of stuff in Egypt and used the daggone stones and rebuild their thing. At least they had some art, but the Christians just walked right in. Got a history of that, huh? So if they got a history of taking sacred places, you don't think they got a history of taking sacred ideas and incorporating them into it? It's what natural things do. Boy, y'all a festival in this house. Let's finish listening. We go back a little bit.
Because Christians actually did do things like they would destroy pagan temples and then they would build a church on top. So we have examples of Christians doing things like that throughout history. But then the accusation is often made, well, you know, Easter is pagan, Christmas is pagan, and that these dates were just already celebrated festival dates by pagans. And then Christians just came along and dumped their festivals on top. So like you mentioned, the accusation is often with either Saturnalia or Sol Invictus. Those are the two.
He's a funny guy, man. He's a funny. Of course, that's what happened. Nobody denies that, but this guy, man, come on, man. Those holidays that he mentioned, man, is definitely older than Christianity, bro. I know we ain't sitting right here acting like it's not supposed. Okay, so the Roman Saturnalia and the Dies Natalis, these traditions are definitely older than the Christians. So we got, let's see. Let's deal with the chronological table. Saturnalia, the origins of Saturnalia dates back to at least 497 BCE and dedicated to the Temple of Saturn in Rome. Its roots may lie in earlier Italic agrarian festival celebrating the winter sowing season. All right, man. All right, now we got the Dias Nautilus Sotis Inventia, right? Its origins is about maybe 274 CE. Okay, but y'all don't know Christmas really. Hold on, let's get into what Christmas is. I won't get into that. This day is still earlier than the Christian day. 1 second, one get y'all understand. Nah, go young. Nah, go ahead. Do all the pseudo stuff. Look. It's a nice sweatshirt you got there. All right, enjoy yourself. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Going to get it. You know. Get out, bro. Well, my son is crazy. All right, where we at? Okay, let me see. Hey, Hakeem Sabaj. Hey, man, you don't gotta celebrate Christmas, bro. You fine. Hey, that's why we live in America, because we can do it like we want to do. Let's see. Look, I want to put this. He said, yes, we do live in America, and you see the way he spelled that. And I still don't celebrate Christmas. No trees in my house, none of that. But if that's what other people want to do, well, carry on. Absolutely want to do it. Like I said, the whole family's over here, yo. You want me to be the guy that lay down the law and make everybody miserable? Not me, bro. I ain't doing that, yo. It ain't nothing but a day off, yo. Right? It's the time really when you get a chance to be with your college students. It's a way. Hope y'all got some kids in school, or you don't send them to school. I don't send my kids to no college. No, sir, not the white man. Hey, man, look. To each his own, man. Each his own, man. Each his own, man. Hey, I ain't mad at y'all, man. As long as y'all tune in, man, that's why I'm giving y'all something to do, man. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, family is top priority, bro. Top priority, yo. Top priority, man. Making your family happy and having them educated at high levels. They understand what I'm saying right now. See, they know it. They ain't sitting there. I ain't got no Christmas in my house. See, there you have it. So, yeah, time off for everybody we there, yo. All right. Yeah, man. So let's move on to the next one. So this guy is wild, right? Let's get to this last clip right here. Then we're gonna get to what we only want to get to. Yeah, to each his own, and everybody carry on, and please enjoy yourselves. Jesus is. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Jesus' birth on December 25th. Because there was a guy in and around the 2nd century. His name was Sextus Julius Africanus, which is a great name if you want to name your kids. You know, people out there, they're having, you know, maybe a Christmas birth. You know, Julius Africanus is pretty good.
December babies out there, if you're listening.
That's right, yeah. And so the origin of December 25th as a date for Christmas actually finds its beginning in the late 2nd century and early 3rd century with that individual. So this guy, Africanus, he wrote a volume titled Chronographoi, and it was an early Christian treatise that attempted to chronologically cover world history from creation up until his own day. So, you know, just making sure he's getting all the bases. You know, we're going to start right at day 1 and we're going to figure out how old the earth is. And so whether that was right or not, based on his calculations from his reading of particularly Luke and Matthew's gospel.
All right, so there you go. There's a guy. Let's pull him up. There you go. Here's the guy. Africanus. Sextus Julius Africanus. And big up to the chat, man. I see you praying, man. You're right, man. You don't have to celebrate the holidays with your family. It just so happens to coincide when your family's all off. So I suggest, in the 50s, right? I suggest my mother, my father is no longer around. I suggest y'all, good African freedom fighters and Black African power people, I suggest you spend as much time with them as possible, no matter what day it is. That's my suggestion. Take it from me. enjoy your family. And when they're all off, you can all get together and sit around and talk about the jokes and how you was when you was little. You know how the older people talk about how you was when you was younger coming up and all the last. I suggest you kick it. Don't be in the room on the side saying, I'm not celebrating with them, because it ain't like they really celebrating. What they actually doing is they just spending time with each other. The holidays just so happen to be the time the stores and stuff like that shut down and give everybody a chance to not hear all the outside noise and calm down. There you go. So let's read this right here. All right. So basically, he mentioned this guy. He was writing about this guy. He's a historian. Afrikaners wrote Chronoglyphia. It said history of the world, 5 volumes. How could he do that? Interesting. Remember, they had not seen the whole world. Anyway, during that time, they say the work covers the period of creation to the year 2021 AD. He calculated the period between creation and Jesus, interesting, as 5,500 years, placing the incarnation on the spring equinox in AM 5501. That's the 25th of March, 1st BC. Interesting. It says, while this implies a birth in December, because you got to add the 9 to it, right? The nine months to it, right? It say Afrikaners did not specify Jesus' birthday. It says this period of reckoning led to several creation eras being used in the Greek Eastern Mediterranean, which all placed creation within 1 decade of 5,500 BCE. So this guy, and all this infinite wisdom, is going to figure out when creation was. And then run it back to Jesus' birth, add 9 months to it, go for March and there, add 9 months to it, and say, yeah, this is his birth. So why does Wes bring this up? Let's see why you bring it up. Wes, why you bring it up, Wes? Who's your point in saying that? If he's trying to give you the first time when they actually, basically trying to say this is when first time Christmas was actually started to be celebrated, right? And let's see what the time is. Hold on. Let's see. And he claims this to be before the 274. All right. The Dies Natalis Solus Inventia. Right? Let's see. Let me see it again. All right. You can always get Wes. Wes is easy picking. Boy, he played too much. Man. He be doing way too much. Let me share the screen again. Let's share it again. Hold on. Okay. And I'm certain that Mr. Julius was clearly aware of the winter solstice, clearly aware of the Roman holidays. Imagine being in the United States, being a nation of Islam, and say coming up with something and not be aware of Christmas. Imagine that. Then they might not celebrate it, but imagine that. You can't imagine it. Play the clip one more time, then we're going to move and get into what we really want to get into. Just want to kind of touch up on that a little bit. Oh, no.
On December 25th. Because there was a guy in and around the 2nd century. His name was Sextus Julius Africanus, which is a great name if you want to name your kids. You know, people out there, they're having, maybe a Christmas birth. Julius Africanus is pretty good.
December babies out there.
That's right, yeah. And so the origin of December 25th as a date for Christmas actually finds its beginning in the late 2nd century and early 3rd century with that individual. So this guy, Africanus, he wrote a volume titled Chronographoi, and it was an early Christian treatise that attempted to chronologically cover world history from creation up until his own day. So, just making sure he's getting all the bases. You know, we're going to start right at day one, and we're going to figure out how old the Earth is. And so whether that was right or not, based on his calculations from his reading of particularly Luke and Matthew's Gospels.
Man, so he reading the actual Bible, this guy Africanus, to try to get the date of the Earth. Man, well, I tell you, man, interesting. We're running out of time for me.
Jesus' birth on December 25th. Because there was a guy in and around the 2nd century. His name was Sextus Julius Africanus, which is a great name if you want to name your kids. You know, people out there, they're having, you know, maybe a Christmas birth. You know, Julius Africanus is pretty good.
December babies out there, if you're listening.
That's right. Yeah. And so the origin of December 25th as a date for Christmas actually finds its beginning in the late 2nd century and early 3rd century with that individual. So this guy, Africanus, he wrote a volume titled Chronographoi, and it was an early Christian treatise that attempted to chronologically cover world history from creation up until his own day. So, you know, just making sure he's getting all the bases. You know, we're going to start right at day one, and we're going to figure out how old the Earth is. And so whether that was right or not, based on his calculations from his reading of particularly Luke and Matthew's Gospels, Africanus concluded that Jesus was conceived on March 25th, and then he counted the birth, right, 9 months ahead, which landed him on the date of December 25th. And then this is corroborated with other ancient writers, Hippolytus of Rome, Tertullian, and even actually Augustine comments on it. So this was a date that was associated with Jesus's birth, going right back into the 2nd century. And if we look at the historical data on when things like Saturnalia and Sol Invictus were celebrated, we actually get evidence that pagans start to add that as the date after Christians, not the other way around.
Now he tricking you now. Let me show you the trick. He's right about this particular part of it, though. Right? He's absolutely right about the dies, natalis, solis, inventia, right? Okay, because that's, you know, that's 274 CP. All right, that's the origins of that. Okay, so he's right about that. But he's wrong about the Saturnalia, because it dates back to 497 BCE. See what I'm saying? Y'all can look that up. You can go to Encyclopedia Britannica. Any source of work will actually say that. See how he's scamming? See that sleight of hand game right there? See? There you go. There you have it. Let's move on to what we really want to talk about. This is what we really want to talk about. We're clipping them up today, man. And I hope y'all enjoying yourself, man. Look, man, it's a great day, right? To be around the family, all in town, man. Whether you celebrate it or not, celebrate being with your family. All right? Trust me, enjoy it. All right? So let's play this clip and let's get into what we're going to talk about. Let's see the type of man. Should the leader of the FBA, okay, should he be a scholar of that particular organization? Should he be? Let's see. So this is a radio show. All right. Hold on. We finished off, let's see, yesterday's show. All right. Okay. I want to come right here. All right. All right. So I'm going to start right here. All right. We talked about the Constantine guy and his relationship to Charles Darwin and how he had some claims that was right, exact, or at least close to it, had some ideas prior to Charles Darwin about evolution. So he put together the work, but he had one idea that was in particular pseudoscientific. It wouldn't have been classified that at the time because they wouldn't have known. But as more available data came true, now we understand it. He was rolling off the eyeball test, and in one of his works, he was claiming that in the Americas that there were black people, right? Okay, and he's based that is Samuel. That's Constantine Samuel. Let me show you this real fast. All right, get that going. Okay, right here. All right, Constantine Samuel. Raphaelis. Right? And this particular claim right here, right? So there's going to be times, right? Like say Shiganti Diabs. Everything he says is not going to be wrong. It's going to have some good ideas. Then it's going to have some ideas that can't be supported by empirical data. So we will throw them away. What the FBA leader has decided to do, right? Well, I already know he don't mess with evolution. So he will throw that real idea away that this guy is purporting, right? But he'll hold on to the thing that fits his bias. All right. And let's get right to this. All right. All right. So he supported evolution, biology. Hold on. Hold on. Get you one of the claims. Let's see. Okay, right here. All right, so you got some of his theories, some of his work, right? Right here. Amongst his theories were that the ancestors of Native Americans had migrated by the Bering Sea from Asia and North America, and that the Americas were populated by Black indigenous people at the time of European contact. Wrong. He had half of it right. Okay. There's empirical evidence to talk about the Bering Sea. All right. The Bering Strait. All right. Near the Bering Sea. Right. We have evidence that can support that empirical data. All right. Have that. But what we don't have is this portion of it has definitely been debunked. Okay. That there were a population of Black indigenous people at the time of European contact that had populated the Americas. That is wrong. Okay. Now his portion is talking about biology. He didn't do a bad job about that. Okay. He published 6,700 bionormal names, right, of plants, gave names of plants, right? He also talked about evolution. All right. Okay. And Charles Darwin actually used him, okay, in his work. So he kind of talked about evolution, okay, from a biological speciation, all right, in an article that he wrote, okay, in a letter in 1832. All right, this is prior to Charles Darwin's work being published. Charles Darwin goes on in this book, in the Origin of the Species, right here, okay, added one of his historical sketches that acknowledges the ideas, all right, of Constantine. Okay. But the leader of the FBA, right, he wants to fulfill his bias. I'm going to say it that way. He wants to fulfill his bias. He wants to make his bias right and exact, right? So he goes back to a guy all the way in the 1700s, some goddamn way, 1800s, some damn way. And he uses the misinformation that the guy had put out. He's giving us to African Americans. He's giving us work into hidden colors. Pseudoscientific at all measures. So let's play the clip. Just wanted to get that there first. All right. Let's play the clip.
An erratic Hey, I hope she drank some water, man, and all this.
Genius. He excelled in various fields as a zoologist, writer, and polyglot. He wrote prolifically on such diverse topics as anthropology, biology, geography, and linguistics. He was an outcast in the American scientific community, and his submissions were automatically rejected by leading journals. Among his theories were that the ancestors of Native Americans had migrated by the Bering Straits from Asia to North America, and that America was populated by Black indigenous people at the time of European contact. So whenever they try to discredit people, that lets you know that they're on to something. They would try to discredit him because he was one of the few white people who was telling the truth. Like, hey, these Black people, this is their land. They're like, oh, he's crazy. Get him out of here. So,
that's not why they was trying to discredit him. They was trying to he was discredited because there was no empirical data to support what the hell he was saying. So you be careful. You know, every person usually excuse, well, they was trying to discredit him because he was the only one telling the truth. And he makes emphasis that the guy is a Black person because he claims we only listen to people if they white. My fault. He emphasizes the source is a white source, right? Because he claims the only people we will listen to is white sources, which is ridiculous. We listen to sources that are backed by empirical data. And we've been doing that since we came into America and got an education. We have participated in empirical data gathering, just for the record. So let us continue.
These two guys,
an erratic genius.
Hold on.
So these two guys are the only two people that recorded this.
No. I'm just slow walking. I can give dozens of people. Leo Warner.
I mean, I've never heard of this before, bro.
Because you're not really looking for the information. I can go to different people. Leo Warner, another white man who wrote about all of the Black Aboriginal people. Sir?
Leo Warner, he has also produced pseudoscientific work on the subject, right? So there's three. If you go back to listen to the show yesterday, man, we did the two. We did the guy that wrote, what's it called? Unfamiliar Faces in the Americas. Okay. And we did, that would be, let me get his name. Unsuspecting Faces in the Americas. And that would be Alexander Von Wooteney. All right. And he uses the discredited information that we just talked about, would be, hold on, Constantine. All right. Leo Wagner, he just mentioned him. His work has also been discredited and considered to be pseudo-scientific. That's three sources he's using. He does not have the ability to critique sources. So based off of that, based off his misunderstanding of how sources are supposed to work and how they're supposed to go, can we really trust him to be a scholar? Now, and he's using the eyeball test, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So he's an eyeball test. All right? So Leo Wagner's, Africa and the Discovery of America. All right? I want y'all to know it's considered pseudoscientific because it relies on speculative linguistics and cultural interpretations. It lacks empirical evidence, man, and does not adhere to the rigors of standards of modern academic research. Okay? So it does have some historical significance, all right, as an early attempt to explore African influence on world history. Okay, its claims are not supported by mainstream scholarship, all right, and should be approached critically. Meaning, just don't jump out the daggone water, jump off the roof, and think you're doing your thing with that. All right. So, man, he had a lot of archaeology. He dismissed archaeologists. All right. He dismissed all that. His linguistics were very speculative and was definitely lacking empirical support. All right. His views and methods, the Leo Cat, you know what I'm saying, was unscientific, man. And his conclusions was unsupported by the broader body of evidence. So we're not doing that, man. And also, let's talk about comparisons to other fringe theories, similar to the work of Ivan Van Sertima. Y'all don't want to hear that. They came before Columbus. That was like one of my favorite reads. Wayne's theories are often grouped with Afrocentric and alternative history narratives that are not widely accepted in academic circles. I think that Afrocentric thought has gotten a bad rap based off of the fact that they're only cherry picking the things that they got wrong. And they don't want to talk about the things that they got right because they did get things right. Simple as that. But yeah, so this guy right here who made Hidden Colors, giving y'all the history, can't be trusted in doing that. Think about that for a minute. Very, very important. Okay, so let's move on. All right. Found to be very, very interesting. I talked about Leo Wayner. Let me see what he has to say about Leo.
Shit, I can go to different people. Leo Werner, another white man who wrote about all of the Black Aboriginal people here. Sure, there's so many of them. And when the explorers came over here, they said they saw these people. They saw Black Aboriginal people over here. They saw the same people over here that they saw in Ethiopia. That's what they called Africa at the time. So this is several people saying this, sir. This is not just one or two people. So yeah, there were Black Aboriginal people here on this land. So this is very well documented. And why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be Black Aboriginal people here? When you go all over the world and remote islands in the Pacific Islands and the Pacific Ocean, and there's these Black tribes there, these dark-skinned jet black tribes. You go to Fiji, jet black tribes. Tahiti, jet black tribes. The original Hawaiians, they were really jet black people. So why wouldn't there be this?
Because I want to know, like, why are none of these? You said the Mawisi or the, what was it?
They're your Yamassees. Watch this. It's going to say the Yamassees. I bet you. Why?
Who?
What tribe did you say on the East Coast?
Oh, the Yamasee. There was a tribe called the Yamasee tribe.
The Yamasee.
Mm-hmm. And there were Black Aboriginals over there too, and they got into a war with the Europeans, and some of the red natives turned on them. But yeah.
Oh wow, these
ain't just saying any damn thing. Crazy. Man, we gotta be sharp in this thing, man. Got to be sharp. Now watch this. Now Tariq, this is a call on his show, right? The guy's not going for it. He literally tries to force this guy. Started muting him out, started calling all kind of names because the guy wasn't going for it. Because it didn't make sense. Let's finish.
Wow.
Yeah, so don't say something ain't true and you haven't done the research. See, that's a bad look. You got to do the research, sir.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you believe in race mixing?
What the hell does that mean? What is race mixing? Every race mix?
I'm saying, do you believe in like race mixing? Like, do you believe in
mixes? Like, every race mixes. Yeah, every race is going to mix, and people are going to interact with it, and procreate with each other based on cultures. That's inevitable.
I'm surprised you said that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you would say you're against, like, you believe in like white people having
What
sex.
does that have to do? Because that's a random left sharp turn. We're talking about Aboriginal people, and then you just took a sharp turn.
Yo, I'm just asking you a question, bro.
What does that have to do with the Aboriginal conversation? Because that just took a real left turn. Where did that?
I'm just asking you a question.
But where did that come from? I mean, we were talking about.
That came from way before when I first came in. I wanted to ask you that
So
question.
was that your way of saying, okay, yeah, I flopped up, and let me go ahead and change the subject real quick because you came in here.
So now Tariq is going to start getting into it, and he's going to start turning on the caller, right? Make it seem like the caller was trying to change the subject because Tariq had brought some kind of groundbreaking, smashing idea to the daggone table, and the quote-unquote caller is running. Watch the head games here. Watch how he do this. Craziest thing, man. Come on, man. Look, I'm never going to do that. If you're making a serious sound point and you can support that serious sound point, I'm going to let you rock. If you're coming with a source, I'm going to let you rock. Watch how the conversation turn, man. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, very interesting.
Denying that.
Bro, listen.
You came in denying that there were Black Aboriginal people, and when I showed you proof and you looked it up and you saw what I was saying was pretty accurate. You're like, so what about you like hot Cheetos? How do you feel about hot Cheetos? You just okay. Just say, hey, I messed up, and don't just change the subject. You changing the subject like that is like, oh yeah, I messed up.
So he didn't actually show him proof, though, right? Let me go back and play it again.
You just okay. Just say, hey, I messed up, and how do you feel about hot Cheetos? Yeah, you just okay. So what about you like hot Cheetos? Denying that there were Black because you came in here denying that.
Bro, listen.
No. You came in denying that there were Black Aboriginal people, and when I showed you proof and you looked it up and you saw what I was saying was pretty accurate, and you're like, so what about you like hot Cheetos? How do you feel about hot Cheetos? Yeah, you just okay. Just say, hey, I messed up, and don't just change the subject. You changing the subject like that is like, oh yeah, I messed up. Just say that. Don't do that. Just don't take a hard left. You messed up and you got schooled. You got educated on something. Just say that. Let's acknowledge that, right?
Listen, I think you're an idiot.
Let's acknowledge that you didn't know anything, and then you got educated. You got schooled. You're not just going to, that's how funny style people acknowledge that they messed up. They just changed the subject all out the blue. No, we don't do that. Just acknowledge that you were wrong and you got educated. Then we can move on to something else. But I want you to acknowledge that you were wrong. You came in here talking.
Yo, guys, I can't talk.
No. You came in here. I said something and you like, no.
Now the guy can't talk because Tariq is muting him out. I'm gonna say it again. The guy can't talk because Tariq is muting him out. Why play that game like that? Let us finish. You'll see. And I'm gonna show you. If you looked at yesterday's show, right? Tariq names the book Unfamiliar Faces in the Americas, and the guy pulls it up and looking through the picture. I'm gonna show you all the pictures, and I'm gonna show you how Tariq actually supports racism, white supremacy. Anytime you adhere to the rule that colonial power brought when they talked about the 5 races and they talked about the Negroes and how the Negroes look with the big lips and the purple-colored hair. This is the theme in that book. I'm going to show you the pictures. So he's always, Tariq is already acquiescing to a faulty premise. What's the faulty premise? That all Africans look alike. Or for that matter, all black people look alike. That's wild. That's not remotely close to the truth. And that's that quote unquote things they put in our head that Africans got all big lips and big noses and dark skin is wild, to the point when we get into the conversation about the Nile Valley population, people can't get past that because they're carrying around racism in their head on how we supposed to look, right? Denying that Africa has the most diverse population on planet Earth, meaning you're going to have different sized lips, different shapes of eyes, different color of skin, very, very diverse, without any mixing. But Tariq is stuck like most people are. Let me show you the picture. Most people is stuck right here, y'all. This is where they stuck at. This is the book, Unfamiliar Faces. So it says right here, Nubian chief from Kenya, Africa, National Geographic magazine, note the resemblance to the colossal Olmec head in Levanta, pre-classic. It goes on Semitic terracotta head of Brazier from the Olmec region of Cora de la Misia, early classic. Look, because everybody got the big lips, right? That means they're African. We know that the Nubian chief, all right, okay, I don't know what part of Nubia they talking about. South, I'm just Nubian chief. But so they match them up with the Olmec statue, okay, and then they match them up with this statue right here in the Olmec region. Man, they playing around. Here you go again. Here get the features. Anytime you got some kind of lips and all that, they gonna make it. 3 views of the late Olmec Negroid head from southern Veracruz. 2 heads, 1 male and 1 female. That's from that book. Come on, man. Are we going for that? Let me give you an even better picture. Let's see. It's from the book. Straight races. Look at A. It said a negroid head made from black copal with thick golden lips and teeth. Come on, man. Stop it. This joke right here, bro. This is in the pages of them books. This is why they supposed to be African. They look like this. Man, that's nonsense, man. That is definitely adhering to the rules of their 5 races, Caucasoid, Mongoloid, Oceania, Negroid, and Native American. Complete foolery. Acquiescing to the faulty premise that all Africans got big lips, peppercorn hair. It's a joke, y'all. The good old eyeball trick, man. But this is following a platform that was set by racist white supremacists who didn't even understand Africa and its diversity. Right here, should he be a scholar? He can't even make that determination. I find this to be very, very out of order and wild. Very, very out of order and wild. Let us proceed. Man, boy, I tell you.
Then you got educated, and then you wanted to change.
Yo, maybe if you
acknowledge that you were wrong and that you actually learned something, and then we can move on. Now go ahead.
acknowledge that your takes are probably the worst. Like you deserve.
No. You're not going to start trolling your way out of it. You're going to have to be a man. You're not going to be no little biatch. and start whining because you were wrong and you got schooled, and now you want to troll out of it.
Now we call him man a troll. Now he call him a biatch because the guy's not going for the foolery, man. This seems to be an intelligent young guy, man. Now he call him a troll. Now he call him the B word because of that. Because his mind is not filled with the racism, white supremacy to say all Africans look alike with the big lips and the peppercorn hair. Like, that's not the standard of how Africans look like. That's just one group of Africans in one group in one region of Africa. And oh, by the way, when you go to that region, everybody don't got the big lips and the peppercorn hair. It's the wildest thing ever that colonialism put in our head. And this man, right, the FBA is promoting that. And then when a young guy get on here and say he ain't buying that, all of a sudden he becomes a troll and a B. Come on, man. We got to knock this off, man. Play too much, man. Doing too much, play too much, out of control. And by the way, he muting them out, so that's why you can't hear the guy talking.
You don't do that.
Yo, bro, no one's trying to
Yeah,
troll
you are trying to troll out of it. When you learn something new, pop your damn collar. And
yo, stop.
No, I'm not going to let you troll and babble, Jason. That's not going to happen. Okay? Now, either you acknowledge that you learned something and that you were wrong, or you're going to get your little old musty tether ass up out of here.
Yeah, you got your fat finger on the mute button, right? I know you do.
That's her fat titty up in a bra about to hit the host roll. All right? And she raised a trick-ass son who don't know how to recognize when he's wrong. All right? You're not going to crash out with your punk ass. You got schooled. Black Daddy schooled your little old musty self. You're not going to crash out in here.
Now Tariq crashing out in there. Because he can't fake the dude out. That guy's not crashing out. That guy's not trolling. Man, brought the man mother in it for that. The mother raised the, yo, wow. See, and y'all think this man is worthy of putting together a documentary called Hidden Colors, yo, and we supposed to listen to that, yo, just because most y'all thought this shit was rocking and serious, because y'all ain't have enough information to refute it, just because y'all was following the protocol of racism, white supremacy that clearly says, right, that there are 5 races and the Africans got big lips and peppercorn hair and dark skin. That's the same arguments y'all use in the Black Egypt thing. They ain't you ain't African enough. You ain't got the big lips and dark skin. You mixed. Craziest thing ever. And yet y'all laughed at me and let this dude slide by the tune of hundreds of thousands. This man got millions of dollars to promote that pseudoism. Yeah, he got more money than Europeans did to promote the pseudoisms. He far surpassed Wayner, Constantine, and them. Come on, man. What we doing, man?
It don't work like that. Yes, I did get your ass up out the paint, didn't I? Oh, yeah. See, that's why you got to start verbally spanking these asses. That's what you got to do. You got a little spanking. That's okay. Sometimes people get spanked. He looked up that information and saw that it was very accurate. Then, what about, you like race mixing? No. Acknowledge you're wrong. We ain't about to change the damn subject so you can deflect from you being wrong and you didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Suburban, hop in.
Hey, Tariq, this is.
All right. Yeah, so we know how that thing roll right there, yo. Yeah, Suburban jump in, whatever, man. But that's how that is, man. So now, man, we answered the question, yo. Foundation Black Americans leader, Tariq Nasheed. Should he be trusted as a scholar? Hell no. Nowhere near close. He needs to get a team of young college-educated African Americans to go ahead and critique all that. What's going on, brother Lau? How you doing, man? Elpo, what it do, man? All right. Mr. Metro, man, John Jones, man. What if the topic permits? Let me see. What do you say? If the topic permits, show the unusual Celtic statue found with the All-Max. I'm not familiar with that, bro. I don't like to just throw something out in the middle of nowhere and jump in there like I know what the hell I'm talking about with that. So I'll get back to that. You got the email, hit me and show me. But back to this guy, man. That's reckless right there, yo. And imagine, yo, he got millions of dollars, yo. I'm a participator, yo. But just go figure if that $1 million was spent in getting some real young brothers that was on fire with it in universities, historians, young scientists, man, to put that document together, yo. How serious would have been? It would have been looked back and it would have transcended time, bro. Right now, we look back at it and say, wow, that's trash. Too many mistakes to be clear. Too many mistakes to be checked by experts. Too many. So that's what it is, man. And we came through today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I'm going to take a call or two, man. Y'all go ahead, come in, ask a question, man. You know, I don't want to, mess up the thing, but I'm going to drop the link, man, for y'all to come in. If y'all got a question, man, hit the Cash App link too, man. The Cash App link. Let me see. What I want to do is I'm going to let me see if I can just put the link. Hold on. Let me see. I want to put the 1 second. 1 second. Oh man. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna pin the link up there for y'all. All right. Pin the link. Anybody want to come in, man? Ask a question, man. We're gonna do it smooth like that tonight. All right. Got a question? Want to add something to the discourse, man? Y'all jump in, man. I just hit the link, man. We just saying it's calling. You're not actually calling, man. Just hit the link, bro. There's not a calling number, yo. Might need a calling number. I think I'm gonna get one to add on to it, yo. Crazy, man. Yeah, interview James Small. James Small is wrong as hell with all that Native American trash. Dead wrong. See, said it. 100% wrong about all that nonsense. Yeah. But we don't gotta take the stuff he got wrong and glorify it. We don't gotta do that at all. See what I'm saying? That's not what we're doing, yo. All right. So there you go. Yep. He definitely weaponized information like that, wrong information. He believes that information should be right, man. Which is crazy to me, man. It's out of order and it makes no sense, man. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes, man, to see if somebody want to touch that link up, man, and get your questions in, man. Somebody say no Celts, no Africans in America. Of course not. They're gonna Celts. Craziest thing ever, man. I mean bananas, and when I say bananas, I mean bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, go speak. What's your question, bro?
It's girl speak, and I don't have a question. I wanted to.
Wow. Okay, how you doing, sis?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Top notch.
Happy Yule to you.
Yeah,
may you and your family enjoy this winter solstice.
Absolutely.
So I'm in the chat, and I'm disputing your claim in regards to Tariq's claim that Black people were already in the Americas. So I've dropped you 3 links.
Put it in the thing right now, sis, please. In the private chat. Let's go over it.
Okay.
See the private chat right there? Let's go over it. Let's see.
So this wasn't my first link, but you can reference this link. This is the Encyclopedia of Virginia.org. And this is the breakdown of the transatlantic slave trade. It goes into the numbers and it shows, once you get into the reading, it shows where the slave ships from 1517 and 1867, it says about 12.5 million Africans began the middle passage across the Atlantic, enduring cruel disease, paralyzing, etc. It says of those 10.7 million, 40% of them, I guess, survived, but they went to the sugarcane plantations of Brazil or the Caribbean, while about 3.5% went to the British North America and the United States. In total, an estimated 388,000 Africans landed in North America, and about 140,000 of them came to the Chesapeake Bay region. There's another article that I referenced.
Well, I agree with that, though. I agree with that. I agree.
Okay, and also it's this Lewis Gates. I'm going to pop that in there for you too. Lewis Gates kind of verifies it at pbs.org. African American, many rivers to cross, how many slaves landed in the USA. He also quotes the same 388,000 Africans of the Middle Passage. So that's about 5% of the slave trade landed in the Americas. Okay. Of that 388,000 people, even if you multiplied it by 10, you wouldn't get 40 to 50 million people today. I also referenced to you a case of Donald Trump in 1993 when he went up in a federal lawsuit to block the casino building up in New Chesapeake. I think you have to read the article. Basically, he was saying that those Indians don't look like Indians to me. He said, because I guess the $5 Indian has pushed themselves to the forefront. The Asian migrant Indians across the Bering Strait have pushed themselves to the forefront. The Mexican Apache type looking Indian have pushed themselves to the forefront. That Trump was appalled at the look of the, I think it's the, what is this? The Messiquot Indian. It's Mashantucket Pequots, a small Connecticut tribe. They're Black people by today's definition. So Tariq might be a butthead. He might be new to the genre, but in the respect that Blacks were already in the Americas, especially in the Carolinas, he can't. That's true.
Well, what claim was, so you just wanted to come up here and just change the conversation and deal with that, because we can, basically, because we wasn't even talking about that. We were talking about Tariq saying it was Black Americans in here. So you're saying based off the numbers, there had to already been Black Americans in here? That's what you're trying to say?
That's right.
Okay, so let's do this then. Let's take a quick look, see right here. Let's see what's the let me get some sources first of all. Slavevoyages.org. I'm sure you're familiar with that, correct? You familiar with that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So first of all, let's deal with I want to deal with natural population growth. Okay. So you got high fertility rates. Okay. Enslaved African women in the U.S. gave birth to many children despite the harsh conditions of slavery. Birth rates remained high, and the slave population experienced natural increase. So we agree to that, right? Black women were very fertile.
Sure.
Not disputing that,
For
right?
sure.
Okay,
When
hold
they were
on.
bred in slavery. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Lower mortality rates compared to the Caribbean and South America. There's no disputing that. 3 years in the daggone Caribbean, South America, right? And you just wasn't down at high rates in Americas on slavery in America. In Americas, you can agree with that?
Sure.
I'm saying so. The United States, the climate and conditions were less extreme than in many parts of Caribbean and South America, leading to lower mortality rates. Enslavers often encouraged reproduction to sustain their labor force. So it was a business for them. I often hear the argument of, well, they packed them in the ships real tight. I'm talking about coming from Africa. And how could they survive in the bottom of them ships and all that? All that is complete foolery and nonsense. Nobody spends millions of dollars to come to Africa, all right, drop off products and goods while they waiting in the ocean, okay, flip their ship, meaning they tear the ship down from being a ship that's a cargo ship, right? They change it over to a slave ship. They're doing all that. They wait maybe a month or two. People collect humans, put them on that ship just to drown them or kill them. Nobody would actually do that. That's not a good business model. Okay. Back to the domestic slave trade. Okay. Redistribution of population. The slave Africans were forcibly relocated through the domestic slave trade, with many moving from the Chesapeake region to the Deep South, Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana, to work in cotton plantation. Redistributed the African population across the United States. So now you're taking fertile Africans and you spread them across the United States. Okay. Post-emancipation population growth. At the end of the transatlantic slave trade, 1808, the U.S. banned the transatlantic slave trade. From that point forward, the African American population grew primarily through natural reproduction rather than new arrivals. So now they got these breeding farms. This is well documented in the Alabama South. I got books right now I can pull to show that. They forcibly bred you. They know how to
and that's true. There's no dispute against that.
Okay.
Where is the 40 to 50 million people?
So, hold on. It says, so the trajectory from 388,000 to over 35 million is the testament to the reliance and adaptability of African American communities despite centuries of systematic oppression. So we almost saying that we don't know how to survive and we don't know how to reproduce. That's not real. So,
brother, where's the logic in what you're saying? Bring it back to the numbers.
It's very logical. It's not. I don't even have to fight that. That's not even have to be logical. That we survived at those rates. You're a testament to that. You know what I'm saying?
I am a testament, brother. I'm a testament to 3% of the total trade of Africans to North America. You talk about scholarship. I've documented to you just pbs.org.
No one is saying. How come they're not reaching those conclusions, though, sis? That's your own conclusion. It's fine, but that's not their conclusion. So this is what we're gonna do, and then I'll give you some more sources. Do me a favor. Give me a source that says what you're saying. I'm saying the same ones you've given me, which are good sources so far, great sources. Give me those sources, right, that says that they weren't able to reproduce like that up till right now. You have that, because that would be monumental. New York Times article, all the stuff you just gave me.
I'm not claiming PBS. Not to be African. What I'm telling you is we're an admixture of that 3% of that African slave trade and the dark-skinned Black people who were already here. Again, I reference the actual group of people. If you look them up, they look like you. And Trump, who's a known racist, was saying in front of Congress, they don't look Indian to me. And the senator had to explain to him that your identification of DNA for Indians is not based off of what you think it looked like. It's the same thing you said about the phenotypes of the big lips and the corn pepper hair. When you talk about the Native American lineage in North America, of course they erased the indigenous dark-skinned people out of the history. That's the whole conspiracy that you see people talking about, is the Dawes logs and how, the Cherokee and the, civilized tribes or whatnot conspired with the colonists to enslave other tribes. I'm not denying that we're African, but what I'm saying and what I think Tariq was trying to tell the brother is we are that and the Aboriginal dark-skinned people of North America, the same people you'll find in Australia, the same people you'll find in China, the same Negritos that you'll find in Japan. We are the human evolution ourselves. So before you can evolve to an Apache Mexican-looking person, you would have to first be Black. You would have to first look like what you call an African. And even when you talk about these DNA tests, that's funny because Nigeria didn't become Nigeria until 1960. So if they tell you 60% from Benin or 60% from the Congo, these are all colonist terms.
Mm-hmm. So you don't believe in evolution?
Baby,
you don't think evolution is real? Huh? Goodness, she fell off. Thank God, maybe she'll pop back up on here. So let me get this together. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe she'll pop back on. It's a great conversation, man. I want to make sure she got all the points off. I ain't pushed the button like oh man. Okay, so let's see. We're talking about by the time of 1860, U.S. Census. So we had a census in 1860. You know, we got out of slavery in 1865. All right. The slave population had grown to nearly 4 million. Let me start up here. The significant growth of the African American population in the United States from approximately 388,000 Africans who survived the transatlantic journey to North America to over 35 million today can be attributed primarily to natural population increase. Unlike other regions in the Americas, we talked about this, Caribbean and South America, we talked about that. Harsh conditions led to mortality rates amongst the slave population. The U.S. experienced a substantial natural increase amongst its enslaved population. Okay, this was due to factors such as higher birth rates and relatively better living conditions compared to other regions. Also, if you look at the breeding farms, they took good care of them. Why would you have a breeding farm and kill the people that you're trying to breed? They gave them excellent health care. I know y'all saying, what? Matter of fact, they was enthralled in a fight back and forth with the midwives of the time. The African woman was like, no, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Yeah, because they didn't know what they was really doing as far as giving birth. They had what they considered to be the way you should give birth. And of course, the African slaves had the way they felt like to give birth. And they often went back and forth on that subject matter. But they was definitely trying to pay close attention to making sure that the money they spent in them slaves would get reproduced. This is not a stage joke, and I'm not just making this up. All right. Let me finish my point here. I see you, Solar. Hold on. All right. Okay, so where was I at? Okay. All right. This was due to factors such as high birth rates. I talked about that. We can go to the Gilder Leman Institute, historical context about facts about the slave trade. I'm gonna drop that for y'all. All right, y'all get into the reading of this one. We drop this for y'all real quick. All right, what's going on there, Solar Man?
Peace. Good.
Hey, just doing my thing, man. Getting together these sources for these people, man. Asking serious questions.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I caught the tail end of it. So what is the topic? Are you talking about the
black people being in America? He seems to think it's black people in America prior to colonialism, before colonialism. Crazy.
Okay, like was
Unfounded.
there any African presence in the Americas before Columbus?
Yeah. So you can't find it. You a bunch of crazy white people writing about that. No real nothing. But let me give you the source real quick. So we got the source here. We got slavery in the United States, Carlton College, the spread of slavery in the United States, slavery in the North, and population of the original 13 colonies selected year by year, slavery in the North. So this is giving you the different the population, how this population actually grew. And I just put that in the chat real quick. All right. Let me see. Slavery is a fundamental economic phenomenon. Let's see. The principal model of time. Nearly 4 million slaves were in the market, estimated at 3.1. Okay, dang, man. 3.1 billion, $3.8 billion to $3.6 billion. Let me read this again, man. It says throughout history, slavery has existed where it has been economically worthwhile. See, it's a business. So it's your job to make sure that these slaves live, not just to kill them off. Not saying it wasn't harsh, but man, they're gonna take it right up to that line. All right, they cruel and unusual punishment is going to go up to. They don't want to kill you. Actually, they want to put you right to that line. All right, okay. To those in power, it says the principal example of modern times is that the U.S. South, nearly 4 million slaves with a market value estimated to be 3.1 and 3.6 billion dollars lived in the U.S. just before the Civil War. Man, so we talking about billions of dollars here. And y'all talking about playing. This is wild to me. So I want to finish this. I talked about the census, okay? In 1806, all right, the population had grown to nearly 4 million, right? Despite the cessation of the transatlantic slave trade in 1808. Okay, this natural increase continued post-emancipation, contributed to the current African American population. As of 2022, there were an estimate of 47.9 million people who self-identified as Black, making up 14.4% of the U.S. population. All right, so if you sitting there acting like it didn't happen, and you saying population wasn't able to grow like that, you just don't understand numbers. You don't understand population growth. You don't understand the 3.1 to 3.5 billion dollars that was on the line in the United States. Y'all, you just tripping at this point. Because what I will tell you, money talk and bullshit walk. So all that nonsense we talking about on these shows about they was already here, that's crap. Never gonna be able to prove that. You're not gonna be able to get that off in the real world. You can get that off on YouTube and get it off from people who don't understand statistics, population growth. You're not going to get that off from them. What's up, though, Soda? So the conversation was, should Tariq be trusted, right, as a scholar? What say you?
I thought that he was more so like a more in the political thing, not like necessarily scholarly. I know he did like documentaries.
Right. Should he be trusted with that? Think about that. He's been around the world, bro.
Yeah. You know,
a couple volumes full of misinformation and pseudo-wisdoms.
Yeah.
He said the Foundation Black America, someone was here. That's what she tried to pull that off. But she based it off of skin color. She ain't based it off of genetics. She ain't based it off empirical data. Get the seat down a little hot up here.
You don't think that it was black people here?
I think it was people who had brown skin here, absolutely, positively, and I can scientifically, with empirical data, prove that.
Well, I'm talking about like black people. This probably was already mentioned, but Old Dirty Bastard, he was doing like his lineage, and he was saying that his family goes back to a Native American tribe, and he actually showed in that area in New York when it was sold and how much it was sold for. So
yeah, we had Native Americans in our story. That's not a.
But yeah, there was dark skin though. It wasn't like a Native American, like, you know how they were like ODB's complexion.
ODB. What?
Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard.
Where's the what? What? I'm not
Old
listening.
Dirty Bastard. You know who that is? From
Yeah,
Wu-Tang?
What source did he bring up to talk about? And
No,
yeah,
he was
had
saying
darker skin. That's
it
not
wasn't necessarily a source. It was just like his family lineage. He was talking about his family lineage.
What?
And it's like,
from where? Where did he get that from?
His family.
From Tariq and them?
No, he got it from his family. You know how like grandma, you know how like my grandma tell me like, yeah, your grandfather was such as.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
we're
he was
not
saying that
listening
his
to
family.
No,
his
they-
family.
no, we're
is-
not listening to you. We're not listening.
So
They
you're
don't know
not
what they
listening to
talking
somebody's
about.
actual
Hell no.
account of their family
No.
lineage.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
So it has
No.
to be in the white man's books for you to believe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
that's probably what the problem is.
There you go. Yeah, I said it.
Y'all niggas, bro. Yeah, with y'all niggas, bro.
Since books are now white and all and all people that these family lineages are white, all of a sudden, then yeah.
Right. And then look at your mind control chat, right? It's like, oh, what source did like they acting like which came first, the actual history or the source of the history? You know what I'm saying? People like that's mind control, literally. Can you show me a source? Like, yo, no, there's people that remember their family history. What are you talking about? And everything is not in the damn source.
Yes, it is. But then you can't.
Not everything is not in a source, bro.
Man, I'm not listening to you. Think I'm listening to my great grandmother, yo? She said we was black for the Indians, yo. That was crazy. We was thinking that, yo.
No. That's crazy that you don't consider that as something to be explored. You just automatically dismiss it.
Huh?
No, the fact that you don't even entertain the idea of if somebody's saying that, okay, I know my family lineage, and this is, and then they actually show. I mean, it was more.
How you know it?
No, I'm not saying that it's a fact or a fiction.
I know, but how would you know it though, yo? How would you actually know it? You might have good records in your family, right? Hold on,
bro, you're going back to records, bro, and this what I'm talking about, the mind control stuff. No, that ain't the only thing you could go with, bro.
You can't. What else you gonna go with, yo?
People had oral tradition, bro.
Nah, come on, man. So now we're gonna
so now, wait. So now this is a cultural thing now. So you saying now that from your Eurocentric mentality, right?
Now it's Eurocentric?
Yeah, because that's Eurocentric for you to dismiss another person's cultural lineage and how they keep their records.
I'm not, but they wrong.
Okay, how are they wrong? You don't know if they're wrong or not, bro. What are you talking about?
They are wrong. What's going on, Sosa? Because we know they wrong now.
Sources lie too. No. Look at the mind control chat. People lie. Who you think write the sources, bro? What are you talking about? You think the source is something like coming from outer space that some God wrote for you? What are you talking about? People write sources.
At times you can be reasonable, bro. So I gotta listen. Don't
put me in this Native American thing because I really don't know.
You're fighting for it right now. So get
all I'm saying is that how are you dismissing a body of information?
I'm going to tell you. At about 10,000 BCE, 5,000 BCE, 1,500 BCE, indigenous people, hunter-gatherers, yo, are you taking their creation stories at face value and where humans came from? Yes or no?
In 1500 BC?
Yeah, as we taking that, yeah.
No, we ain't. Nope.
Hey, G. Lacan, this is
what that got to do with the conversation?
Here doing this, bro.
I'm answering your question.
I wasn't talking to you, yo.
Yo, look at his face, bro.
I'm talking.
Yo. We had the Ravens run today, man. The Ravens won today, man. Look. Let me tell you, man.
They cheated. The Ravens cheated, man.
Nah, that wasn't no cheat when it's 30-2, bro. Like, you know, there ain't too much cheating going on with that.
Those niggas cheating.
No, they cheating. Get back on this. Solar Mine. Answer the question, yo.
Go ahead.
Should we listen to any of those creation stories? I'm saying from Native Americans to Chesapeake Bay, California, Mexico, Mesoamerica.
I think that it should be taken into consideration in terms of what their origins were. and even if it's like mythology, because a lot of times
you ain't gonna answer the question, you know.
I just said it should be taken into consideration.
See, what consideration would they be? They never even went nowhere past their world to even realize it was another world. So what do you take into consideration at this point?
How do you know that? Because the sources told you, right? Get the fuck out of here, man.
So you actually think? Go ahead, Sosa.
You don't know. What's up, the sources told me. You don't know.
Happy holidays.
We would accept their oral traditions. So then some humans will come from tears. Some humans will come from leaves. Some people come from fish. Like, can't do that, bro. Like, come on, man. We ain't trying to do that, bro. Come on,
man. But that's not what other sources are saying. Like in some sources, it's saying that there were black people that was here, and they have evidence from their oral tradition and from, I think it was some other stuff that was shown to show that his family came from a specific tribe that was.
But why don't you just bring that up?
He didn't
just bring that source.
About the
just go get it. Yeah, go get that source,
what
man.
He showed was like basically what he showed is like he showed like how that name Rock had been in a family for a particular time period. So he go like, this is my so-and-so Rock, Uncle Rock, and then he showed like the graveyard, like where his family buried at. I think I'm correct. I think the last name was Rock, and he was showing like how that name and how he could know which one is his grandfather. But it's just like if you look at Muhammad Ali and you see Muhammad Ali's son, you would think Muhammad Ali was white. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that as you go further back with that Rock name that they're not Native Americans. You feel me? But yeah.
So right. So you're gonna tell them where their lineage come from?
Okay. Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm an expert. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm an expert on this Native American thing. But all I'm saying is that if a people is saying that this is what my family lineage,
but they're not expert. Sotomar, they're not expert. You say you're gonna leave it to the expert. Let the expert tell you who they are, right?
Listen,
since you say you ain't an expert, they not an expert also, right? I'm talking about ODB people.
Yeah, he's just talking, man. ODB was probably high at the time when he did.
Well, I don't. No. What I'm saying is that like my mother don't have to be an expert to know where her grandmother came from.
Yeah, you never.
Hold on. So do I.
Hey, Gina Khan, don't be. Hold on, man. Relax.
Nah, but I got one thing to ask him though.
You just gotta relax, though.
I'm telling you, I can help him out.
That dude was on Sonetta before. Light skin dude, like Turtle Gang dude. Light skin dude, I think.
Anybody with Turtle Gang name, don't even listen to that. Nonsense.
I don't think. I mean, I think he's not trying. Now, I hope he's saying he got lineage that traces back to just Native Americans. Like, that's not uncommon. I'm saying, but if he's saying a Native American look like him, that's kind of like that. This is what makes sense biologically.
Well, I mean, you're talking about stuff that happened, like thousands of years ago.
Yeah, but Sotomar, that's in New York, man. New York's not a tropical area for him to have that skin color, homie. If he's dark, what kind makes sense out of that, man? You ain't making no damn sense.
No. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Is black people in New York now?
Not thousand years ago.
No, okay, so what the theory was is that there were Africans that came over before Columbus. So why would that be an issue?
Nah, but what's the point of that? Turtle Gang not saying that. Turtle Gang is saying like his people's always been there. Like I think it's the Lenape. Like as I was talking, what's gonna come to my mind? I think it's the Lenape or something like that. Yeah. We can look that up. Yeah. There is some descendants here, you know what I'm saying? Some of them that you could, like I said, they probably had slaves, but there's some you can go on YouTube and look at some of them. You know
I mean,
some
of people can't migrate either, though. I mean, it's plenty of ways that people can be in.
Migrate to where, though?
I mean, look. This is the thing, right?
Man, we just started knowing look. I'm gonna give it to you like this, real simple. 2 points. First point, I got
when the white man put it in the sources,
no, hold on a minute. Don't cut me off. Yeah,
the white man put it in the sources,
yeah,
and then y'all believe it. I mean, look, literally tomorrow, right?
Let me finish.
A white man could put in his sources. A white man
could
put in his sources and say, like, yo, yeah, no, this is actually true, and then y'all will believe it, right?
You're right, Solomon. So listen,
yes, sir.
What we have here, is a map, a replica of a piece of scientific literature, right? This is basically, quote unquote, the skin color of the indigenous people prior to 2005, right? Roughly, right? This is just a model of it, right? And so you can clearly see, based off the darker browns, you do have darker brown people in the Americas. You can see it right there in front of your face. You see South America and North America, right? So yes, bro, these people would be brown and dark browns. Yes, they would be. They would not be like the people that you see up in Canada. They start to get light.
What are you showing me right now? This is like some color-coded map of,
yes, it is.
niggerdom. What are you talking about?
No, can you see the continents?
I see the continents, bro.
And the shades on it represent the skin color of the people living in those areas based off of UVA rays that hit that bombard the earth. We're surrounded by radiation.
At what point in history?
Let me finish my point here before you crack your jokes, because you know
I'm not cracking no jokes. I'm
so
serious.
Let me finish my point. I'm simply saying that anybody that argues that you don't have brown skinned people in the Americas prior to Africans coming to America, they're lying. Okay, so we're not saying that.
Because of your color-coded chart. Your color-coded chart told you that.
Absolutely. Because white man. These guys. White man made it. That's why we only listening because the white man. You know what I'm saying?
White lady and white man. That's double.
White lady and white man did that. That's not funny. They came up with a scientific theory. So until you come up with a scientific theory and be a black man, I'm not listening to nobody without a scientific theory on this subject. How about that? Hold on, G. Lacan. So the point I'm making here is that there were absolutely people of color in the Americas prior to Africans being shipped to Americas. I'm saying that. Now, are they the same people that came from Africa to Americas? Of course not. They're in their own world, bro. And absolutely, they had no idea where the hell they came from. And I'm gonna stand on this. Nobody in South America, North America, Africa, nowhere on the planet knew where the hell they was at. We barely know where the hell we came from now. We barely just found out where we are in the solar system, bro. So imagine this. There was a time when we didn't know that we was even on a damn continent because ain't nobody there to name a continent. You'd have to circumnavigate continents to know it was a whole one landmass. Nobody didn't know that at certain time periods. Then it came to a time period where we realized that we circumnavigated the globe and it was different continents, so we knew we was that. And then it became a time to learn that where was he at in relationship to the moon. All these things take time, bro. So you're not going to get me with a bunch of hunter-gatherers, you know what I'm saying, at quote-unquote 5,000 BCE, knowing exactly where their place is in the world. They only got their world, bro. So we're not going to sit there and do that. We're not listening to none of that. And I can clearly say that, no, they didn't know where he was at. And prior to Charles Darwin, you really wasn't knowing. You thought the creation stories was real and exact. So no, I'm not doing none of that. You can do it, Solar Mind. I'm not doing it, bro. So no, these people getting up on these panels don't know what the hell they talking about. They never do, and they never will. There you have it. Go ahead, Gita Cullen.
Yes, sir. So when black folks was allowed to read, I think in 1867, I believe it was. Now those who was able to read, they had grandparents, right? My question to you is, do we have any books or any letters of those who was capable to write, that we have in file, that they say, oh, my grandmother, my grandfather told me I was Native American, that we was here before the slave ship? Was there any penmanship?
I actually read documentation of people having lineage, but it was just it was based off a theory of when they initially brought slaves over to the Americas, that they would
No, I'm talking about black like civilians, like black civilians, not white people. But do we have any records of so-called black folks writing in the about 1860, 1867, 68 about, oh, let me write about my lineage of we was here before the African, even though we black. Is there any?
I don't think I could recall reading any documentation. What's the point though of you making that statement?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, since you don't like white writers or anything white, I mean, because I know I read the autobiography of Frederick Douglass. He always connect himself to Africa, and all those.
Maybe his people are from Africa. That's
okay. So I'm just saying, is there anybody that you know of, and around that period of time that wrote about black folks in the Americas than their ancestor in Africa, or they have no attachment to Africa? You understand what I'm saying? You understand the question?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a scholar in my lineage doesn't go back to Native American. My nieces and my nephews, I know that they had Native American lineage, and so
how you know?
Because I know their grandfather. I seen their grandfather. Their grandfather was a Native American.
Did he look like you?
There you go with that.
No. I mean, he didn't look. I mean,
he was son. Your eyes is your eyes.
No,
Did he look like?
No. His.
He look
How
like
you know? Boy, you look at the person take what they is, yo.
Hey,
No, I'm saying, do he look like the typical Native American?
He was my complexion. He was a dark skinned man, but his hair was.
Did he have your hair complexion? I mean, your hair texture.
No, he didn't have my hair texture. His hair was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know?
So, yeah, I mean, he probably meant.
Did he speak the language, or was he still with a group, or no?
No, I can't recall him speaking anything but English. But he definitely was a Native American.
How you know, yo?
Because he said he was, and you look at him and tell he wasn't African.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you something real quick though, right? My father married a black American woman, right? If you see her, you would think she one of the DeBarge sister, right? Like a DeBarge, the DeBarge in the 80s. And all her brothers, all fair skin, light skin, like they're real fair skin to the point they be thinking they're Puerto Rican. She was told that her father was Blackfoot Indian, right? All these years she thought she was Blackfoot, she was Blackfoot Indian. Until when I said recent, about 10 years ago, she found out that her father was actually a white. He was mixed. He was a fair skinned white man. Well, I mean, he was white and black, but he wanted to be Native American, but he was hiding his whiteness until recently that they found out they had no Native American blood when they did the DNA. They had Irish bloodline in them, like they had, but they didn't have no Native blood in them or nothing like that. Cause he was ashamed of his whiteness. I guess he grown up in the black part of town, so he's yeah. And we found out.
So what are you saying though? You're saying that all the people who claim to be Native American are doing that? That's what you're
I'm saying my family. I'm saying no. I ain't saying no. I'm saying my stepmom, my stepmom Michelle. She all these years she got 6 brothers and sisters. All of them look like a Puerto Rican. And when she did her DNA, when she didn't do her DNA, her brother Michael did his DNA and found out that he was not Native American. He had a large percentage of Irish bloodline in him. He had no percent of you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying a lot of black folks who claim they're Native American are not really Native American.
You're long trying to get that out. Hey, so if if your nephews are right, if their grandfather was Native American, they got a DNA test yet? They would be like, their grandfathers, let's just say highly Native American, they would be like damn 20-30% Native in their DNA when they take a test. Like it'll show. You feel me?
Yeah, I guess we got to see when he take a DNA test.
Yeah, that'd be like extremely high. Yeah, because that's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg got a lot of Native American bloodline in him. Matter of fact, Snoop Dogg related to my stepmom.
How much?
In Mississippi.
What was his DNA before you go off on his tangent? What was his DNA test?
Who, for Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, you see, he got a lot of.
I think he had like 30% of it. Yeah, he had a lot because he was on
that's like your grandfather was Native American. Let me look it up.
Yeah, he was on George, the Mexican guy show. George, I forgot his name. Him and Charles Barkley was saying, who's more black, Charles Barkley or Snoop Dogg? And
all right, Top Flight Films. What's up? Just jumped on the panel. What's on your mind?
What's up? What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, brother?
Good. Hey, yeah. So I'm gonna be real brief.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, I got one question. I got a statement. My first question is, you dismissed the white people that wrote about seeing black people here. You said they were crazy. I'm trying to figure out what disqualifies them. Maybe I missed that part. I came in kind of late. What disqualifies the white folks that wrote and journaled about the people that they saw when they got here?
No, nothing disqualifying. Hey, G. Lacan, don't jump in. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. You said I said they was crazy.
Yeah, you said a couple crazy white folks wrote about what they saw when they got here.
I didn't say they was crazy.
That's exactly what you said.
All right, okay. Well, I didn't mean it in that, man. I'm just simply saying that just because you wrote about what you saw, they didn't give a scientific explanation of what it was. I already told you.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild as shit, though. No problem. No sweat. No sweat.
Come on, nigga. If I put you off, relax. Why trying to have a show here, trying to have a disco? Relax, yo.
Nah. Let him jump in because it's wild.
It's not wild. I'm trying to tell you why. If I made the point that it was already, did you not see the map before you jumped up here? Did you see the map?
I saw the map.
Did that make any sense to you? So you do realize, right, that those early Europeans, right, if they gonna see the same thing you see, that's not a big deal. They using their eyes. If you know anything about science, your five senses are the last things, yo. They're the worst tools in trying to get to scientific answers, bro. It's counterintuitive. So you can see a person look like brown and all that. That doesn't mean that they what you think they are. That's the point. So whatever they wrote about has to be supported by empirical data, and it's just not. That's all.
Okay. All right. So now, do
you get that?
No, I got it. So basically,
does it make sense though, bro? We can't.
No.
Forward you. I understand that you understand what I'm saying because I clearly get what you're saying. Matter of fact, I can say you're basically saying why are you discounting Europeans that came here and wrote about seeing brown people of color? I'm saying I'm not discounting them, but it's not very good scientific evidence because they use the eyeball test. That's what I'm saying.
So who? Okay, so to me it sounds like I don't think you understand what brother Tariq is saying. Are you saying that
they pseudo? I understand.
No. See, look. At this point, man. Look, I know it's a hot topic. FBA is a hot topic right now.
It's not
that. Hold on. Let me finish. I ain't going to interrupt nobody. I see all the little shots everybody taking, and it's just sad at this point, right? But let me just say this.
So you don't know what the word means, then?
No. Listen. So
I'm saying
from what I gather, y'all trying to say that it's Africans was over here before Columbus. That's what you're saying. Tariq is saying that there was Africans here before Columbus.
Yeah. Said it.
No. Slow down. No, what Tariq says is it's Aboriginal. Hold up. It's Aboriginal black people,
right?
as Aboriginal black people, and then we mixed in. Listen, we mixed in with the
With the
slaves. That got,
African coming.
hold
Yep.
up, hold
Come on,
damn,
Hey, Gita,
damn,
come. You
dog.
know what, yo?
Can I
You
finish?
disrespectful, yo.
Let me finish.
Go
Let me
ahead.
finish.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's just a calling guest. Go ahead.
So
Mad guy Archer with a broken arrow. But go ahead.
yeah. So what brother Tariq says is um the Aboriginal Aboriginal black people. They're not saying it's Africans over here. What he's saying is Aboriginal black people. You can say the light brown people, cool. That y'all agreeing. You agreeing with what he's
No,
saying.
I'm not. What does that mean? But we only carry 1 to 4% of them in our DNA, though.
Yeah, he's not talking about Native American when he said Aboriginal black people.
Right.
He's saying that black people like us were here before the Europeans came. Like they are Aboriginal to this place. No, that's what Aboriginal means. Like they're indigenous here. Like no.
Yeah. So I mean I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? What the issue is? Now let me take it to the next point.
We need to stay right there. We don't need to move on. What'd you say, Sosa?
No, so how you don't understand that is crazy.
Right.
Who don't understand what?
When did the Aboriginal people get here? The Aboriginal black people.
They were already here. That's like asking when did the Aboriginal
right? How did they get here?
Australians get over there? They was already here.
How
did they evolve in Africa and then came over here through the out of Africa migration, or did they just popped up here?
Well, from what I understand, they have remains of some of the first people in South America. Is that right? Is that right or wrong?
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's very wrong.
Okay, so they didn't find Lucia woman in South America.
Lucia like 11,000, 14,000 years old. I mean, like 11,000 BC, something like that.
Yeah, we know who Lucia is. Yo, who do you think Lucia is?
Okay, so I no sweat. See, I look at this. This is my thing, right? So you admitted that there was brown people over here. That
always was. It's brown people.
So that's the end of the argument, right?
No, brown Native Americans, the people,
Native Americans,
the ones they put on reservations.
So you trust. So you trust. So where you get that conclusion from? That they was Native Americans.
Come on, now are we going on trust though? If we're going on trust, you shit out of luck.
No, I'm not
you
asking. I'm asking the question. No, I'm asking the question.
You rather trust Tariq with he gave you no scientific data. He gave you pseudo books. If you watch the whole show, he used all white people that was wild.
Okay, why are they wild? Why are they wild? Why are they wild? Why are they pseudo?
Because their work has not been supported by empirical data. It's called pseudoscience.
Okay, so let me ask
you the word, man. Don't ask me a question yet. Hold on. I'm saying it has not been corroborated by empirical scientific data, bro.
All right, let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you real quick. Why would they lie about something like that? What would they have to gain by lying about?
Lie? The white people wrote the books because they was trying to get. Because what you mean lie? One day they was lying, they was just wrong.
Okay. So why would why would they say that?
Hold on for a minute. Because they did the eyeball test. That's why I put the map up there. That skin color is not brown and dark brown skin color. It's just not an African trait. It's a human trait, bro. And you find it on most of the continents. That's why we say people of color outnumber the people who are not people of color because they all live in the temperate zones. Africa being the first temperate zone. When I say temperate zones, because you naked. Where can you live at naked before you invent clothes? So the people in Africa was naked first. We think they run around like this. So of course your skin is going to be darker because we're surrounded by radiation. As you speak right now, brother, you're surrounded by radiation. And I'm not being funny. I'm saying if you just stick around long enough, you'll be able to weigh the points together. If you just give us an opportunity, bro, you'll see what we saying.
No doubt.
Off of it.
All right, no doubt. Okay, no.
Damn, okay. But go ahead. I want you to go ahead.
Yeah. So
the white people like came over here that I'm not even singing it. Far as I've seen, like they wouldn't even say nothing. Wow, you understand? Like the people they saw were darker than them, so they described them as
what's the exact quote? Let's pull up the exact quote. let's pull up the exact quote because you speaking for them. Pull up the exact quote.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought.
Because that's not the quote.
Get the quote, and I don't heard it all, bro. Get the quote and let me finish my thought. Then go, just have it ready to just dag at me when I finish.
No, I'm not on that. I'm not a pseudo killer. I'm not in the scholarship world. I don't have the source on me and shit. But I do know I have heard the source.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying. And like those writers, they use terms because it's subjective. They know that those people were darker than them, but they did not think that the Native Americans they saw were Africans. Like they knew the difference. So when you go to the Portuguese, they use words like Negro to describe both Africans.
Why you saying Africans?
They would say Negro de Ghana.
Why you saying African?
Black people from Africa, and they would say Negro de Terra, meaning
why you saying African
from the land. So when you see those words, they're not saying that they knew that those people weren't African. They were never confused.
Who was saying that they were? Why you keep saying they was Africans? No, the whole argument is wrong if you're trying to say that.
When they discovered when they called them dark skin or brown skin, they're talking about Native Americans. Native Americans have dark skin, bro.
Okay, all right. So you
like
what you saying?
Not exclusive to African people, African American, and Black people, bro.
No doubt. So what you saying is you take their word for it that they saw brown skinned people, right? But you don't know whether the difference if they was Native Americans or Aboriginal black people. How do you distinguish that difference?
Because we have evidence for the Native Americans being here and not any other people.
Well, let me just say this.
Show me the one with them having afros and shit.
No sweat. Look, let me just say this. As far as the whole conversation as a whole, I think everybody should speak for themselves and their family. Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let me finish something. I think at this point, everybody. I think at this point, man, everybody should speak for themselves and their family. Now, when I go back in my family, my great grandmother, she looks like a straight Indian. My mother has Indian hair. We used to go to powwows. Hold up, we used to go to powwows when I was a kid. I got real native Indians in my family. You dig? So to tell people
real
what
native.
Hey, yo, what you want me to do, bro?
You mean a real native? What they look like?
What?
What do the real native look like in your family? What do they look like? The real Native American in your family? What do they look like?
What I don't understand that question. What does my family look like?
Sitting Bull?
You said real Native American. He just saying what does a real Native
Sitting Bull?
Or do they look
I'm talking about, okay, for instance, my great grandma.
Wait. Let's do this. Have you taken a DNA test?
No, I haven't taken a DNA test.
So why don't you save yourself a lot of problems?
No.
Like you can eliminate this. Hold on, listen, yo. I know it's like raid in this conversation. Like I just whipped out the raid, and you're gonna run like it's a roach. I get it, bro. Why don't you just take a DNA test? That'll help you. That'll get you closer with your
DNA test does not.
Let me finish though. You very well could be right, yo. Don't you want to know? Oh, you just want to act like you in the 1700s and you catching the covered wagon. So basically, you saying drive the covered wagon from New York to California instead of taking a jet. That's what you basically saying right now. Because you could actually take a jet, yo. Would you rather take the covered wagon with 10 of your family, with 20 of your family members? By the time you get to New York, half of them have been scalped by the Native Americans. Some of them then died from smallpox disease. So you leave with 20 and get there with 10. That's what you basically trying to do right now, bro. Take a DNA test, yo.
All right, look. So I know it's funny and shit. But
I didn't even laugh.
Listen.
I'm saying, why would you do that?
Listen. Let me just get this off. Let me just get this off.
Why is you want to do that to yourself, bro? I wouldn't keep myself
the joke is really on y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Look, let's keep it real. Look, from a slow nigga like myself. Y'all niggas is laughing, but the joke is on y'all. Listen real quick.
You from Philly, ain't you?
No. I'm from Maryland, dog. From Maryland.
Why gotta be from Philly? Philly and Maryland, we got a lot in common.
But like, yeah, it's just.
You from B-more? You from B-more?
No, I ain't from B-more. No, I ain't from B-more.
You came on here was like, the joke on y'all. Go ahead, explain it to us. But you know you have evaded
Because
the DNA part.
Well, that's why I said everybody got to speak for their own. Because let me tell you, the joke is on y'all. Because when I go back in my family, look, just like most of us, when I go back in my family history and I go look and see there's no Africans in my family. And the problem, the problem is this shit is getting rich. Oh, let me
So you're not a human then.
I'm gonna be brief. No, of course,
No, so you're not human then.
everybody's
No, so you're not human.
Everybody's
No,
lineage
you gotta
goes back
say
to
I'm not
Africa.
human.
Fine.
Say I'm not human, yo.
Bro.
Say
Even white people's DNA goes back to Africa.
Right. So everybody got African.
But we playing word games now.
How did you miss it? Hold on. How did you miss it?
I don't want to play the word game.
No,
let me rephrase. Let me rephrase.
Let's do this. Hold on, let's do this.
Because I know we got a bunch of smart niggas over here. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase, dog. Just let me rephrase real quick. I'm gonna rephrase that,
bro. I want to help you out before.
See, you want to take one little word game and run with it.
I don't.
I want to rephrase so we don't gotta go around this circle. Let me rephrase. Can I rephrase what I was saying?
Until I say this.
Go ahead.
I'm saying you're not used to having this type of conversation. So reevaluate who you talking to and where you at. Take your time, bro. So just so you know, I'm not listening to you tell me that your great-great-grandmother said you was on the reservation. I'm already throwing it out.
I never said that.
I'm not listening to
you never heard me say that.
Saying you went to the powwow. I don't even believe you. I don't believe you.
Bro, I can tell you.
Listen,
bro, stop.
Show me the pictures, bro. Y'all gonna like a bunch of African Americans.
See, look.
I can see it.
Share the photo.
Listen. Stop. Real quick. Stop.
Go ahead. Get the photo.
Look up the Nanny Coke Indians in Dover, Delaware.
Everybody got them.
That's where I went to powwows at. See, y'all niggas is too smart. You trying to tell me what I lived and who I am, and that's the problem. That's why there's no credibility.
Hold on, I'm gonna look them up. Oh, no, I'm gonna take
the same little group. They all running. It's kind of the same group. That's really the same little turtle gang nigga. Hey, what's the name of y'all god, bro?
Oh God! See, I'm not doing.
No. What are y'all? What's y'all religion? Like, what's your god name?
Bro. Knock that shit off, cuz. Come on, man. Really? This that Sinetta bullshit, right? This that House of Consciousness bullshit. I ain't on that dumb shit, dog. I ain't doing all that. What's your god's name, nigga? What's your god's name?
I like him. Hey, let me ask you a question.
No, you don't jump in, Gina. Come on. You don't like
what
him.
You mean I'm jumping in?
Conversation. You ain't ready for you right now.
You don't got a religion.
No, I don't have a religion, dog. Who cares about a religion? See, that's why don't nothing get done on this side of the track because niggas worry about religion and shit.
Hey, fam, can I ask you a question though?
What's up, home?
Nah, homie out of here, yo. He trying to bust in. We don't want him to change it. We want to keep you right where you at. So you don't got no deities. Who your tribes did you have wars with, ancient wars?
Oh, see y'all doing
I want
too
all
much,
that,
man.
Now,
let me just close out with this.
Is this your picture? Hold on, is this your picture, Mr. Top Flight?
That's my logo for one of my businesses. Yeah.
Is that you though?
Though if you see me, you'll say he's Indian. That's what you'll say. You ain't gonna say he's African.
You look like Sitting Bull.
Go ahead.
I'm laying down. It's dark. I'm laying down. But go on my page. Go on my page when you get off here. Hold up. Let me talk. Go on my page when you get off.
Now I'm going in right now. What's your page? Facebook.
Go on my Instagram.
All right, you on Instagram. Hold on, let's see. Well, you better like DJ Strongbow or somebody too, yo.
I won't look like no African.
Nigga.
What do an African look like, yo?
You better look like Sitting Bull when I get. That's what about. What's your Instagram name, my nigga?
It's Top Flight _official. TOPFLYGHT _official.
Hold on. TOP. Oh, it's right down your thing.
Yeah. _
All capital letters?
Yeah, either or. _official.
All right, we're gonna see. You might be right. You might look.
Nigga better look like Sitting Bull when I get that.
Yeah, we heard you say that about 3 times, bro. Sitting Bull.
Top flight _
Yeah, official.
Top flight, one word.
Yeah.
Flight under, he said underscore, right?
Yeah.
Underscore what?
Official. Damn, y'all niggas slow shit.
Yep.
I see.
Remember, we the slowest niggas on here, man.
I see top dot flight official.
You probably spelled it with an I.
We spell it with a Y? We spell it.
Yeah. TOPFLYGHT underscore official.
My nigga, get your ass out of here, man. Get your ass out of here,
ICIL, yo. That's it. That's what I right.
Nigga. Bro, stop it, bro.
Where you at?
You can't. You didn't see the little page that got this is this shit right
Look,
here.
you gotta send it to me.
Huh?
He said the little page he got.
That's spelled official wrong.
You might have spelled something wrong.
Look.
Put it in the thing.
Put
it over here.
That you, right?
Y'all go follow that too. Yeah, that's
that you,
me.
right? Yeah, follow Top Flight Official, man.
Y'all go ahead and follow that
go ahead
page.
and like and subscribe to him, man.
This your page right here, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's
Where
me.
you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Right there?
No, up top. That's 10 vocals. Yeah, you can go up top. Click on the middle joint.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here, man.
Yeah,
look, that's me and my brother. Look,
Native
that's me and my
American,
brother. That's me and my brother right there.
You like my family, nigga. You talking about?
Yeah, he look native.
Yo, you on what podcast you was on? You was on the porch, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, shout out Top Flight, man. Hey, follow
Top Flight. Hey.
You look like
let me ask him a question.
We having a good conversation. You being funny,
nah.
Ask this man no questions, yo.
Yo, can I ask him a question?
No. At least he did more than you ever did.
No.
Yeah, G Lacan. He did more than you ever did.
Hey. Come on, fam. Let me ask him a question.
You look that way like a Native American, yo?
But look at my mother. She has silky hair. She don't have.
I see what you're saying. I see what you want to say. Listen, you know what? At least you. I see what you're trying to say. I swear I do. Yo, just go get a DNA test, though, yo.
Yeah, King.
So let me ask
you. Yo, you might have a 4%, man. You might have a little bit more, yo. I'm not judging you off of your hair, yo. You can't do that. Yo.
That Irish.
Okay, so I told
you. A lot of hair on your face, yo. Native Americans don't got 4 beards, yo.
All right, let me ask you though. So it's a town. Look, it's a town.
You know that, though, right?
No, listen. It's a town that I can go to. My family got a museum in the town, right?
Okay.
They got businesses all around that joint. They registered with the Nanny Coat tribe paperwork. I never got registered or none of that. You know what I'm saying? My other side of my family from DC, we weren't really told. We didn't get in on all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm telling you,
here though, Sosa. Go ahead. I'm listening. Put that link in the private chat. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
The Instagram link.
My point is, if a lot of us, what's going on right now is, and I don't claim to be one of the abos. I'm not on that wave. You see what I'm saying?
I do. Just to let you know,
I'm close.
Flashing on you, yo.
But let me ask y'all this: do y'all see the shit storm that's coming? Do y'all see all this shit that's going on? It seems like a lot of people on the Pan-African side are committed. They're committed. Hold on. They're committed to not even want to even buy into it even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They keep fighting it, but it's all the stuff keeps coming up, and everybody's telling you like, look, man, my people's never said nothing about Africa. My peoples don't look African. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, you look like I'm not African either, yo. I'm African American, yo.
Exactly.
Like
You're a foundational Black American.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. Okay, I'm glad we here. Stop right there. I'm glad. I'm glad we right here. Let me ask y'all this, because I see that y'all taking slick shots at the FBA shit. Let me ask y'all.
We ain't taking no slick shots.
No. I peep. Listen. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question.
No, stop. You didn't ask about 30 questions. Listen, I'm not taking slick shots. I'm simply saying that the conversation that he had with the brother, he used invalid sources, yo. From the 1800s, like that's crazy, bro. Like we're not doing that in 2025.
No sweat.
I'm just
No
saying,
sweat.
so with the way he tried to prove it, he didn't base off the material he used. You can respect that, right, yo?
I
That's
respect.
all
I
I'm saying.
respect it.
Right.
Now, the
And
reason why I
that should
say
never be mistaken as a shot.
no. The reason why I say it's a shot. Listen here. The reason why I say it's a shot is because the only time majority of niggas talk about Tariq when y'all disagree and y'all picking apart. When the reparation, hold on. When the reparation rallies was popping off, y'all wasn't participating. When the museum was getting built, when nobody promoting that shit. When all the positive
What you
stuff,
mean? The pseudo museum,
hold up.
That's
This
a
is why I say
shot.
this.
I'm not promoting no pseudo museum, dog, with
No,
fake
it's
African American history. I'm not doing it.
hold up. Why? How is it pseudo when it's
It's
when
not.
it's not? Hold up. Let me say this. How is it pseudo when it's nothing but our people in that museum?
Nah, man, it's
That's what I'm
mixed up,
talking about.
man.
It's a bunch of hate going on.
No,
Anyway,
okay.
anyway.
Hold on. Mr. Top Flight, based off of where you at in the conversation, bro, I can understand why you say it's hating. Let me let you know. This is what you should know about me, and I'm glad you tuned in, yo. I'm actually not a hater. I'm a participator, yo. You know me. God killer, man. I'm brother Ankh, bro. I ain't hating on nobody's success, bro. I want to see everybody successful. But my job is to correct the mistakes that I see. That's what I signed up for, yo. I didn't sign up to try to act like I'm FBA or I'm the great grand poobah. I just signed up because I got tricked, yo, early in the game. So I'm like, enough of that shit. So I practice scientific literacy. I promote scientific literacy and accuracy in African American history and African history and Aboriginal history, whatever the hell you want to say, yo. There's a way to get to that, bro. So I'm not a hater. I'm not throwing no shots, and I'm not supporting a museum that's not using the right way to get to it, bro. Like, why would I waste my money and get beat like that? Then I start feeling like I get scammed. And I try to stay away from that word. But yo, to me, it's a scam, dog. You scamming when we can actually go get it for real. Like for you, bro, it take you 5 minutes, yo. I see you around. I see you with some of my favorite rappers, yo. I know you in the business. Man, it take you 5 minutes to go get a damn DNA test. Get a couple of them, bro, and find out. That's all. Why you shouldn't be scared of that, bro. You should
No.
embrace that,
I'm not
It may
scared.
confirm what you already think,
yeah, it
bro.
can confirm what you're saying.
Bro, I'm not. Why y'all acting like I'm?
Because you ain't did it.
Hold, slow down. Y'all are so used to being in these circles with these Israelites and these abos. I'm not scared to get a DNA test. That's not the whole. That does it. Let me ask you: does a DNA test prove ethnicity?
No, because you can change your ethnicity anytime you want.
Does the DNA test prove ethnicity?
No.
Right.
Do you know what ethnicity is? Hold on. Do you know what that is, though?
Yes.
You make sure you know what it is. Do you know what it is? If you don't know, don't try to stumble bumble over. Just say, I thought I knew, but I don't know. And let me explain. Do you
go ahead,
explain
explain though?
Ethnicity
Explain, bro. Explain.
Okay, ethnicity, yo, is like when a person say, well, let me see, let me get a tribe. Like, no, let me say I'm a Moor. So they basically trying to say that they're Moor, right? What's a Moor? Okay, somebody from somewhere, whatever, we migrated, whatever. But that's your ethnicity, yo. That has nothing to do with your biological reality. So you can change your ethnicity several times in your lifetime. Just for the record, yo, that's not a biological thing.
So you agree? So that's what all we saying. All we saying it's all we say. Hold on. All we saying it was an ethnogenesis. We are not this. Hold up. Okay, let me ask the panel this. I want to ask the panel this. Just my last question. My last question. This is my last question. Do y'all agree or not agree that we as Black Americans are foundational to this land?
No.
I'm an African.
No. See. Stop.
No, I'm a bona fide African.
Slow down. So you telling me your ancestors didn't build this shit?
No. My ancestors did not. I'm an African from Liberia.
Okay, now I ain't talking to you. That I'm talking to the Black Americans. The Black Americans here. The Black Americans here. All the Black Americans on the panel.
I'm an African American, so
Yeah. From that
yeah.
standpoint, we anybody who has ancestry going back to slavery is technically a foundational.
So
Black
I got two
American.
people that have no problem with the word foundational, right?
Yeah, I got a problem with the
Okay,
person.
so Unc got a problem. Unc got a
I was
problem with being
80 West,
foundational.
separate from the.
Unc, what's the problem that you have with being foundational? Your ancestors building this. What problem do you have with that?
Because look, the way he explained it, the way he talked.
No. I'm asking you. You talking about he? I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Because I don't know about the foundational. If you ask
No.
me,
I'm asking you a straight question.
I have a
See now
problem with the information.
You dancing, dog. You dancing.
I'm not. You say why I got a problem with it. I'm explaining.
No. I'm asking you.
I don't do
I'm
that.
asking you. I'm asking you. Let me ask it again.
He's explaining, bro. You just gotta just.
You want to let me explain?
No, he keeps talking. He talking about something Tariq said. I ain't talking about what Tariq
That's
said.
the only thing you be tied to. He made it up.
No. He didn't make the word foundational up.
Foundation, the ABO. He did make that up.
No. So he made the
Who
word.
made it up?
He made the
Who
word
made that up?
foundation up.
Yeah.
No, not the word. He put those together.
Right. I'm talking about the word. I'm talking about. That's why I'm taking it one word at a time.
Am I the foundation of America?
Okay. Slow down. So
I'm saying that Africans are part of the foundation of America, not prior to colonialism. Okay, so we wasn't here prior to colonialism.
All right, so
but America.
You don't have.
Well, why you care? Why you care to say Africa?
I mean,
why
why
you
is he talking though? Just in the middle of me talk.
You don't have a problem with it. Unc don't have a problem with it. He just want to disagree with it. He won't be on the other side.
I was trying to make the point until Gila Khan rudely interrupted me. He interrupted me. I'm saying that
Dagger
he used to ask me, was African Americans part of the foundation that built the United States of America? I would say, yep, it was all
there you go.
free labor. Yes.
There you go. Right. That's all. That's the whole point of FBA, homie. Y'all going to something else.
No,
I know you don't like. Y'all don't want
to. No. He says in his rhetoric that we mixed with the indigenous black people. What do you mean indigenous black people, bro? Explain that. What is an indigenous black person? What the hell is that? Explain that though.
You just self-explanatory, dog. You just explained.
Self-explanatory. So you saying it was black people here? First of all, let me help you out. You will find no sources that will tell you that humans start in America first. So you got to get past that hurdle. Do that for yourself, yo. You smart. You round some paper, yo.
Let me say this.
Listen, take a couple of them dollars, yo. First, I swear, yo, I would. If I was around that paper like that, yo, I'd take a couple of them dollars, dog, right? And go talk to an expert.
Man,
say, yo,
knock it off.
I want to know.
I see why, though. I see why.
You see why what, homie?
Look. You see?
Yeah.
Let me speak on that real quick.
Tariq is your man. That's your homie and shit.
Let me speak. Let me say this real quick. Y'all hear me clearly on this one.
So you already listen. You met Tariq and everything, right?
Look, and niggas can say what they want. Look, so I start.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, bro. So you met Tariq and everything. Did you out there with like Rizza Islam and shit? Did you, right?
Yeah, and Dr. Mayat spoke. Yeah.
Yep. Your sister, Mayat.
She didn't agree to that at all.
She didn't agree to speak. She didn't agree to speak.
She just went because she don't listen. She just do what she want to do. That's how she do what she do. But she ain't listening to none of that.
Wasn't that the second? Was she in the documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why you saying like she don't rock with Tariq or something?
No, I ain't saying she don't rock with him.
Then what she do then?
I'll make you $5. You want to make a bet?
Yeah, let's make a bet.
Yeah, she don't agree to that. She said she practice scientific literacy, yo. She just keep friendships, yo. I don't give a damn about none of the friendships.
Then why she rocking with two though? Why she rocking with two though, nigga?
No, I like the fact that she can put her small differences over the big picture.
Yeah,
She's looking at the bigger picture. I respect that. I know. We already know.
Yeah, I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do it.
No doubt. And that's why the conscious community has been the way it's been.
I'm not
because niggas. I know you are. Niggas want to stay. Niggas want to get caught up with small shit.
So you ain't never heard of me before though, for real?
No. I respect you, and I've been fighting for you. And I've been I've been siding with you on a lot of stuff for a long time.
You
did. No, I ain't
trying. I turned the sword on you, huh? I feel you.
So what we
No,
do,
I ain't. Look, it's not
did
a
we lead you
problem.
wrong? Did it lead you wrong somewhere, bro? Like, why you switching up
wrong
now?
yet, yo? I'm
Who switching up?
Yeah.
Who switching up? Why you making? Why we make narratives, dog?
You jumping out the whip now, bro?
What jumping out? What? Why are you making shit up, homie? Jumping out what whip?
I'm saying that
he
we've been riding the whole
practiced
time, man. Like,
he
why jump
practiced scientific literacy. You jumping off. You
Whenever
say
you
you
don't
rock
agree
with
with
him.
them, you're
Let me
jumping
say,
out the window.
because y'all seem to be caught up on the scientific literacy, which
Right,
is good.
that's-
It's cool. No, slow down, man.
yo.
Let me get my words off, dog. Because y'all keep cutting me off, so you're not understanding where I'm coming from. You dig? Look, we can look. The point is, man, we can do all the scientific literacy stuff on a different note, right? I'd rather team up. I'd rather link up with people that's progressive and doing something new and powerful, and then we can talk about the other shit on the back end. But it seems like the community, they rather take a small indifference, put it to the forefront, and throw out the baby with the bathwater. You dig? And that's not good. That's not good. And it feel good when niggas can sit on here and debunk information. It feel good. It makes for great content. But in the grand scheme of things, you see how Dr. Mayat was up there. She came out for a bigger and greater cause.
And what
You
was
did.
that cause? And then watch this. She came up for a bigger and greater cause. Then you done dragged it into the whole Tariq debacle. See, at least you know I ain't nowhere near that. That's what
Nah,
she.
what debacle? What are you talking about?
Listen, bro. Listen, man. I want to tell you this real clear. Maybe for other issues we can play around, yo. But now when we start to deny who we are as a people on planet Earth, yo, I think that's wild to me. I think that's the wildest thing people can do. I understand why we do it based off of the erasing of slave trade, right? Of our history through the slave trade. I understand why it happened based off the fact that it'll be lost forever until we get some other type of technology, right? That could actually take us to the tribe and clan. They don't have that. They don't have a separator of ethnicities in Africa, like that ethnic group. We don't have that. They don't have a marker that will trace ethnicities. Biologically, we know what areas we come from. Basically, that's why if you was to take a DNA test, you would just know. You thought I was going to let you get away with that. You are running from a DNA. It would take you 5 minutes, and I understand why you don't want to do it.
No, you keep saying, why are you lying on here? Why are you lying?
So you don't believe that there existed like
Listen, I'm not lying. Hold on, Solomon. Listen.
You keep saying I don't want to take a DNA test.
So
Why are
listen.
you saying that? You lying,
okay,
dog.
how old are you?
I'm 44.
How long have you known you was a Native American?
Man, since I was a kid.
So then, by the time you got 18, by the time DNA came through,
why
I don't need it.
Why would he have to take a DNA
right.
test?
I'm not telling you those
right. Hey, yeah, tell him again. Say it again for him. Say it again for him.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why, Solomon. If you wasn't who you are, because I'm peeping you now, I see.
But
hold on. Then if you just was a regular nigga, yo, quiet regular nigga, not saying nothing, yo, then you probably wouldn't need one. But since you touch the people, right, and you're around paper, yo, you should know what the hell you talking about before you say it, because you are an influence in our community. And I have strict guidelines for people that got a goddamn influence, bro. You got influence, bro. What you say people are listening to, yo. The people you rubbing with side by side, ha ha ha.
But
y'all mean something to the African American community, dog.
You're basing that
I'm
off
not
of your
even talking
own
right now, Soul of Mine, seriously. Let me finish, bro. I'm gonna let you come with your pseudo sway on it. I'm saying, yo, when you're in the right position that you in, bro, I'm saying your accuracy is high level importance, yo. That's my take on it, bro. That's what I'm saying. And if I was you, I'd get a DNA test and get people like Ankh out the way. Get me out the way. I'm like, oh yeah.
But why would he have to take a DNA test if he know who he is?
Man,
right.
You don't know.
That's crazy. Again, you're basing it off the premise.
You practice scientific literacy. So
no, you're basing it off the premise that he don't know who he is.
Right.
Making that shit up.
That's crazy. And you think you thought you was dropping knowledge, but that ain't dropping knowledge
right now, yo.
Solar.
Are we serious right now?
Solar's
because like, yo, how are you gonna say no? You're not that.
Guess what the DNA test
It's
would
almost
do?
like you're putting yourself in a position.
you
I know you
theorizing
don't
the
know who you
conversation.
are. You need to take a DNA
Thank
test.
you. Thank you,
Listen,
so.
Like what type of you crazy?
Don't listen to Solar Mind. He know what you're talking about. Watch
No,
this.
no,
I
he
don't
right.
see-
You
you
need
see?
you need to
I know
listen.
he right.
You need to
I know
listen
he
to
right.
him.
Somebody disagree with him. They don't know what they're talking about.
Hey, Shalom. Can I
He
say
said
something
from
real
the time
quick?
he was
Hold
a
on one
child,
second.
he
I'm
knew
let
they
you
was
in. Hold on for a minute,
Native
Solar
American. He
Mind.
say no,
Hold on
they
for a
were
minute,
wrong
Solar
too.
Mind. Listen, if
That's
that man
crazy.
take a DNA test, he would at least know that he has a part of him that goes back to Africa.
No, I know
All
I
humans
do.
come
I
from Africa.
already know that, bro. I already
Okay,
know that.
Just said all people don't come
Y'all,
from
y'all not catching the
so you trying to say,
the
hold on,
crux
you
of
know
the
you
argument. Y'all missing the y'all
You switching it up.
arguing about something that's not
I
even
want to
there.
make it real clear, yo. Let's go back. Are you saying that there are human beings that did not come out of Africa, yo, that reside in America? Are you trying to say that?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So you admit that all humans came from Africa? You admit
I'm
that?
saying, yeah.
Humans.
I'm saying, but hold up, go ahead. Can I go?
No, all humans. There was a time and place where no humans was in America.
What I'm saying is,
Do you agree with
everybody.
that? Do you agree with that?
Yes. That's not the
He's
argument, though.
saying that his people the first one to come over, walk over. That's what he's saying.
Y'all laugh for that. Laugh for that nigga.
I ain't laughing. That's what you saying?
Nah, he made a joke. Y'all. You gotta laugh.
He didn't make no joke. He telling the
You're
truth.
saying that
Nah, he
your
said my people
people,
was the first
like
people
your
that walked
people
over here.
fought in
Anyway,
Africa.
look.
Let me say this real quick before my phone died out.
That's a trick.
Go ahead, Saint.
Go ahead, man. I know you tricking with that one.
Hey, Shalom. Hey, peace and blessings to everybody on the panel. I see Solar Mind, Ankh as usual, the brother from Liberia. If I took a DNA test tomorrow, and for the record, it's a lot of Israelites that have taken DNA tests, actually. Me personally, I rock with the Negro-only Israelites. I don't teach that Mexicans and Native Americans are our people, and I don't teach that we're not Africans either. For the record, I just had to say that. But ultimately, if I took a DNA test tomorrow and I tested E1B1A on my Y chromosome haplogroup genetic marker, it don't change the fact that East Africa, West Africa, and different parts of Africa do not accept Black Americans culturally.
Man,
Just because we have little individual marriages and friendships. I mean, I can tell you right now, I've been around the Ethiopians up here in Minnesota. I've been around the Somalis, and I've been around the West Africans. They do not accept Black Americans as their family members, even with the close genetic ties
stepmom
we
is
have with
Liberian.
West Africans. Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking. Even with the close genetic ties that we have.
Whoa. Why are you saying this? Because I agree with that. Why you
So the reason why I'm saying it,
no. You have an angle in somewhere. I'm about to pick it up. There's an angle you trying to throw at me. I already know that Ethiopians have their own ethnicity, bro, and it ain't merged with African Americans, dog. They don't give a damn about us like that. There's some of them do, but they Ethiopian and proud, just like I'm Black and I'm proud. So
but here's the thing, though.
I'm not a Pan-Africanist. I don't think we're all the same.
Well, you in Baltimore, so you live among a lot of Habeshaw Ethiopians. I would say, you kind of
restaurants, dog, and they who they are.
Even the West Africans that have the same Y chromosome genetic marker that we got do not accept us culturally. It ain't just about East Africa not accepting us. It's a very necessary reason why we need to delineate from Africa. Pan-Africanism and the Black scientific community, it leaves Black people docile to the fact Africa don't accept us.
That's right.
It don't matter if I'm a genetic African or not, nigga. They don't accept us. Go ahead.
That's right.
They say.
Do you know what show you on, yo?
Yeah, well, we're not Pan-Africanists, bro. Like, I don't know why you rant.
I don't give a damn about a Pan-African. You tripping right now.
I'm a Pan-African.
No, I know your position, Unc. I know your position.
Right.
And shout out to Chief X. I know your position.
Shout out to who?
Shout out to Chief X. That's one of my favorite debaters.
Oh, nigga, you just died. Nah, I ain't gonna be like that.
Sure.
Damn.
No, but I'm saying, what I'm saying to you, and we gonna do it this time, man. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. We finna do it this year. But what I'm saying ultimately, is We gotta stop being naive. I can't teach my kids to love people that don't love us. I'm not doing that. I don't care if we are genetically African. I have to deal with the reality of the fact that the African countries do not do business with Black Americans. They rather do business with Arabs, white people, and Chinese people. They're very culturally racist to our people. They don't hire us in their businesses. They teach their children not to make marriages with us, and they see us as spit at the bottom of their shoe. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. Nigga, fuck Africa on mamas.
So why you think Africans do that?
Okay.
The reason why they do it is because they've been practicing slavery since time immemorial.
Hold on for a minute. Look, you can say bleep Africa, but don't do it on my show cussing, because you're messing up my monetization. I care more about my monetization do I care about you getting that off and your dislike for Africa. Let me just keep it a buck. I don't got shit. So why you
you've been loving Africa for 500 years, nigga.
Now, hold on. Listen, say you have other words, right? And your vocabulary you can use to say, I don't like Africans.
I would do that for you. I would do that for you, beloved.
Don't do
my apologies, beloved. My apologies. My apologies. But
you hold on, use your words to explain the relationship that we have as African Americans or whatever you think you want to vibe with continental Africans, bro. I already know what it is, so I'm not delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn my way through it, right? That's bananas to clump all people on the continent of Africa together. It's the most ridiculous thing, and we don't do it to Europeans. As a matter of fact, you calling a person Europeans derogatory. They could be Russian, they could be Greek, they could be all kinds of different things, yo. And we don't clump them together. But when it comes to Africa, we do the wild thing and clump them together. I'm not that guy. This not that show. I don't promote that, and you subject to get beat up for that wild information. So you just wanted to get that off. You couldn't have been talking to me about that. You just want to prove.
But it's necessary for us to delineate as foundational Black Americans because we have been identifying and loving Africa forever. Man, my dad was Pan-African.
Ask me why I'm not a foundational Black
I understand your position. I'm just saying it's necessary for us to delineate from Africa because of the hundreds of years of disrespect. They do not respect us, beloved.
Do a better job, though.
Hey man,
so I'm not using profanity. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm just saying peace to y'all guys.
Go ahead,
peace, homie.
Solomon upset.
Appreciate you.
Solomon upset.
Peace, Solomon. Solomon ain't upset. He gonna call me.
Yeah, Solomon upset, man.
The whole foundational is not about going back and saying we don't have DNA from Africa. The foundation is saying we were the people that built this country. That's what I don't understand why people got a problem with it. All the foundation is saying.
ADOS.
Hold up, we don't deal with ADOS.
Why you don't deal with ADOS? Are you not ADOS?
Because ADOS is a group, dog. ADOS is a group. It's an
organization. Salakia, brothers, I apologize for interrupting. Before my phone died, I'm finna jump off the panel. But when I do take my 23andMe, I'll come on your platform and share what they said about my Y chromosome and my maternal DNA. I will share that with you when I take it.
You haven't taken
a web page, bro, just like ADOS.
No, I do want to take it because I want to be authentic when I teach people, and I think it is important to prove your scientific lineage as well. I think it is important to prove your DNA and your Y chromosome. I do believe that is extremely important. Yeah. So when I do take it, I will come and share it with you.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you for sliding through. And appreciate
all right, Shalom, family.
Chief X. I don't know why. He lost like 10 points.
No, I like Chief X because he make the Kemet brothers tap dance, and he hold them to the same rules that the Israelites get held to. He don't give them an exempt like how Jabari can say Kemet is black, but Dr. Hawass didn't say that, so they don't accept what Dr. Hawass said, but we gonna accept Jabari saying Kemet is black. I like Chief X because he hold Kemet feet to the fire.
All right. I just think he's an extremist on the other end, just as wrong as the ones on the other end.
Yeah, so the ADOS, man, that's a group, that's an organization, that's some shit you gotta sign up for as leaders and things of that nature, man.
For it?
What is it?
ADOS, it means something, right?
I just told you what it is, homie. It's an organization.
You don't gotta tell me that. I know what it is, right? FBA has a web page, right? You been to the FBA web page?
It has a web page. What's the web page?
FBA.
No.
You never been
FBA what? FBA what? FBA what? FBA what?
Black Americans, bro.
No, FBA Stream. That's a streaming service.
No, it ain't.
FBA Stream. FBA Stream is a streaming service.
I'm saying FBA, the same person you follow, he has a web page. Tariq has a web page, bro.
Yes, it's a web. There is a web. Okay, that's besides the point, though. What does that mean,
group, bro?
It's not a group, homie. It's not a group. Where can I sign up for FBA?
Yeah, you don't have to sign up for ADOS.
Bro, you have to get down with the program at ADOS.
You can sign up and be a part of the chat if you want to. You don't have to.
Okay, listen. Let me say this without being interrupted.
So you got caught now. You want to say it that
No,
way?
who's caught? Oh, why do y'all do these little tactics over here?
How's it a tactic, yo? You did it to yourself.
I got caught doing what?
I told you want to switch it real quick.
Bro, hold on. No. I want to break down the point without being interrupted because there's a misunderstanding. There's a great misunderstanding, and it's like people are committed to calling this thing a group. People are committed to putting out misinformation, and I want to get to the bottom of why people are so committed.
If it's just a nigga talking and get money, then
No. See, they go to shots right there. A nigga talks and get money. It was a shot. Amongst
I agree.
shots.
That's a shot. So we're just talking about a person that's got their own thing. And
No.
Like the way it sounds.
Let me say this. It came from Dr. Claude Anderson, Native Black Americans, right? This is what Dr. Claude Anderson.
Let me ask you this, bro. Was Tariq Nasheed?
Let me finish speaking. You keep talking about the same little weak talking points that everybody else talking about. Anyway, let me finish. Because at the end of the day, man, I would like brothers to understand. I don't want to fight with brothers. I don't want to intellectually masturbate with brothers. That's not my goal here. You did to try to prove niggas wrong and get gotcha moments. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, look.
Yeah, that's my thing. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's not necessarily right now. The homeboy trying.
That's where you at, though.
Put out this. Okay, anyway, all right, no problem. So the thing is, right?
Correct information is at a premium, bro. That's how we do it, bro.
Yeah.
Is this the cat from Libya or Liberia?
No,
he gone.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right. What's up?
Our platform is correct information, bro.
All right, so look. Let me finish what I was saying. Dr. Claude Anderson used the term he used the term Native Black American, right? And what went on was it went from native to foundational because it was a more solid term that nobody can latch on to. I think it's brilliant.
Who called it foundational?
Oh, you heard Wishman Common say that nobody can latch on to it. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I'm glad you asked the questions. Nobody can latch on to it.
Who started it, bro?
It don't, man. Look here, bro. Look. I'm trying to have an intelligent conversation. You want to be combative and you want to.
It's a question, bro. If asking the question is
we already know who started it. You already know the answer
why
to
you
that.
acting like why you being slippery with the conversation, bro? You being deceptive, bro. FBA was started by Tariq Nasheed.
Absolutely. So what?
Because he got kicked out of ADOS.
That's a lie. You're lying.
So the premise of ADOS,
bro. You're lying. You're lying right now. I'm gonna tell you the truth now. Now let me bring some truth to the conversation. Hey, Unc, watch this nigga. He's a liar. Watch this nigga. Anyway, what Tariq did was he was pumping ADOS. He was hashtagging it. He was rocking with him until he seen some things about him that he didn't like, and he told other people about the shit that was going on over there. He did his own thing. FBA. So what, nigga? So what? What's the big deal? See, the problem is if the white
he did
man
his own thing. What's the own thing? What's the own thing he did?
They was going at him. He was like, "We got to stick to the code." And they was like, "No, they don't want you repping ADOS." He tried to upstate them before they did their event. So it was conflict. It was like, "Yo, what is you doing?" So they pushed him out. Like, go your own way.
Man.
I was there from the beginning, bro. I was there from the beginning.
Okay.
So what did he start doing? I'm just trying to figure out.
Obviously you wasn't. Anyway, so look.
When he left ADOS, he started what? What was it called?
I was there from the beginning, bro.
Man, I see when you got there. I can hear when you got there. Now look. So I'm not here to cheerlead for any man. I respect Tariq.
No, I'm saying, what did he call it when he left the ADOS? What did he call it?
He called it Foundational Black Americans,
right,
which is a derivative of Dr. Claude Anderson's Native Black Americans.
So do you know what a Native Black American is, though?
Yes, a native. Yes, we know what a native. We know what a Native Black American is.
Explain it. Explain it.
A Black American who did not immigrate here.
Oh, that's not true. Let me read it to you. A Native Black
American. Read it to me then.
Okay, a Native Black American is a term often used to explore and affirm the historical, cultural, and social identity of African Americans, emphasizing their distinct experiences and descendants of enslaved Africans in the United States.
Right.
It reflects a unique development of African American culture shaped by centuries of resilience, innovation, and resistance against systematic oppression. Key aspects of Native Black Americans. Historical foundation. It says African Americans are primarily descended of West African and Central Africans forcibly brought to the Americas through the transatlantic slave trade. It says their historical that their history includes slavery, Reconstruction, Jim Crow, Civil Rights Movement, and ongoing struggles in equality. Cultural contributions. It said African Americans have profoundly influenced American culture in areas such as music, jazz, blues, hip hop, art, literature, cuisine, and fashion. So basically,
absolutely.
So you're not representing that because you said
no.
American and you was
no. See, you're doing that. You're doing that. You got to stop, homie.
No, bro. Hold on. Listen.
You got to stop.
I'm gonna already give you respect for the way you move, right? I'm gonna give you that, yo, because you've earned to be in certain circles. So I gotta give you that, bro. Right? So I'm never trying to play with you. I'm simply saying a fucking foundational Black American or what you call a Native Black American ain't nothing but another word that somebody came up with for an African American, yo. But you are not actually representing that. You're representing somebody that you said you grew up on a reservation. That's
no.
different. So let me finish, bro, and then you can go ahead and have it. So you saying your family was Native American here and all that? That's
on
dope.
my mother's side.
Tripping, your mother's side. So then you wouldn't be that then.
I would. No, wrong. No, let me stop.
One half of you from Africa, like you said, right? And the other half, so you're unique. You got, but you know that's not my fault. I take it back. That's not actually unique because we there's a history of African Americans coming to America and mixing with the indigenous population.
Right.
That's not okay. So nobody's gonna fight that, bro. What we're saying is you could take a DNA test that would verify that.
Go back, dog. You just skip like 3 topics. All right, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
I made a point. I don't want to keep doing that.
No, we gotta go back to FBA versus Native Black American. Because with the definition you read it was right and exact, and that's exact. That's all we saying, dog. And I don't understand why anybody would have a problem with it.
I ain't mad at you. Why don't you just say African American?
Let me tell you why we don't say. Let me tell you why we don't say African.
That's what you're saying, though, right?
Now let me tell you why we don't say African American. The reason why we don't say African American is because that takes us away from stating claim to this land. You dig? They want us to be guests in our own house.
How you gonna take claim to how? See, no, they already gave reparations to the Native.
Who said anything about reparations, though? You dancing.
They gave them their land. They gave them land. They gave.
We're not talking about land. If we ever plan on getting anything,
whoa, we can't be confused, yo. Listen, Native American population, yo, got their own land, yo. You ain't know that?
What are you talking
about? Am I wrong?
You're right, but that's besides the point.
What I'm saying. So what land is you talking about as a Black American, as a quote unquote foundational, as a quote unquote Native Black American?
Let me tell you,
yo, what land do you think you picked, yo?
I'm not. You totally misconstrued what I said. I didn't say nothing about getting land. I'm talking about the land you sitting on right now that your ancestors built for free. I'm talking about the land and the stuff, all the great things about America that our ancestors built for free. You were taking it and saying, you know what? No, we don't have any stake in this land. We're just we're generic Africans. No, we're going to claim this because our ancestors built it. That's the whole point of FBA, bro. Like to not dismiss, to own what our ancestors put down.
What you mean claiming?
Claim. You claim Africa, right? They want you to claim Africa. They want you to claim a continent that ain't got a place for you to go.
Be real, yo. you're not going to negotiate that. You're going to have to take that the way they.
No. I'm not talking. We can talk about reparations and things like that later.
I'm not talking
about, man?
I'm saying, yo, the land that you think you're not gonna never get, yo, you just probably.
I'm not talking about getting land. I'm not talking about getting land. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about getting land. I'm talking about everything that our ancestors slaved over and built. The wealth, the economy that we built. This great land. Why would we claim Africa and you can't even go over there and get citizenship?
You're in the wrong
No. You saying African American. You saying African American. Look, you don't hear Jamaicans coming over here saying they're African Jamaican or they're African Latino. No, they're just Jamaican with a nice Jamaican flag. The only people they telling that they have to be African is us. Why is that? That's strange.
They ain't telling us that we picked that. Go ahead, so
No. Jesse Jackson's he picked that, sanctioned by the higher ups. They approved that. You did. The higher ups approved the African American thing. They promoted it. They promoted.
Baltimore, Maryland,
They had no problem with it. The point is, they had no problem with it.
Already here.
If it was a threat, they would not let him get away with that.
Listen, the people that were already here. If you were Abel, you think if he was already here before the white man came,
man, you going back.
Your argument and your claim.
Hey, Unc, man, I appreciate you letting me on. I don't know what this nigga's talking about. He's just talking outside his ass. I appreciate you letting me up, homie.
Nigga that just pop in and talk, bro. That's
yeah.
Like that,
I know you just off topic,
like a nigga that just pop up, bro. Like I'm part of the group.
You gotta brush up on your skills because your comprehension is off, my man.
Like,
your comprehension is way off.
My family, bro. Like I've been respectful to you, bro.
But no, you haven't yet. Your comprehension is way off. You won't even know what I'm
saying. Like I ain't even.
It's going over your head, dog. It's okay. It's okay. Just lay down, get some rest, dog, and we'll talk tomorrow or something.
The minute I say something, you become defensive.
Because you're not talking about shit. You're not talking about shit. You ain't on shit, homie. You ain't on shit, dog. It's okay.
Top flight.
What's up,
Top flight.
Let me get it
What's
out.
up? G to Con. What G to Con?
Let
me address G to Con.
Bro, it ain't your show, bro.
All right, no problem.
Let me say what I'm gonna say, bro. I'm saying
stay on topic, dog. Stay on topic.
The people that were here, I'm gonna stay on whatever topic I'm being on what topic I'm on. The people that were here, right? Their claim is different from the reparation claim that we're talking about, right?
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're saying.
Like land, Native American.
He's on the wrong topic, dog. Get him out of here.
Get land. Like that's a totally different claim than a reparation claim that descendants of slaves are talking about. We're not claiming that we own rights to the land. That's the
you preaching to the choir, dog. Just stop.
What Abos are doing, bro.
All right, my man. I heard you. I heard you. I'm not an abo. I told you I'm not an abo. I don't claim an abo.
I mean, bro. It's a show, bro. If it ain't for you, just ignore it, bro. You don't be defensive. You don't gotta get all defensive, bro.
But you're not staying on topic. You act like you dropping jewels. You're not staying on topic.
I'm gonna say what I want to say, fam. Fuck. God damn, bro. Go ahead, G Lacan. Damn.
Yeah, Top Flight.
So I'm on Top Flight Film Show. What the fuck going on? It's crazy.
It's the Top Flight Show, man. Top Flight TV.
In the video, in the video with Bobby Schmurda.
I ain't disrespectful to you, bro. Like this shit's
no,
crazy.
respect, homie. Respect. All right, go ahead,
Top Flight.
That's King Sosa.
What's
yo,
up?
That's my man right there, yo. That's my
man.
Man.
King Sosa.
I see his channel. I see support, dude. Like, I don't understand the hostility.
Yeah,
bro.
don't get down like that.
Okay, I apologize, though. I'm sorry.
We good.
So to boil it down, though, if you could sum it up, right?
And don't come over here with that Magi Arches shit, man. Come
you see, I don't know why you be hating on me.
Go ahead, man.
Why you hate me, dog?
Go ahead, man.
What I do to you?
No. Go ahead. I'm playing. I'm
so boil it down. I feel your passion for your brethren's on the American soil and whatnot. So see,
nigga, where you at? Are you in Africa right now? You better be in Africa. You better be in another country right now.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh, you with me? Oh, you here with me? Okay.
No, I'm in Jersey. I'm in Jersey right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. I'm in Jersey. So my question is to you, right? is so you don't want no land, right? You ain't really worried about any land or nothing like that. All you just focus on is the lineage of FBA, right?
No,
That's all you want. It's just
no,
the title. Go
no.
ahead.
See, when I said land, niggas took it and ran with it and diced it up and did all kind of crazy shit with it. When I said land, I mean where we live in America, right? See, I was on the Pan-African thing, right? And I was Africa. It was all about
Yeah,
Africa.
fuck.
I
Yeah,
got
hell with the
Africa.
African.
I
Yeah,
got Africa
hell with
tattooed
it.
on my chest. And then
No, don't do that.
one day I woke up and said, you know what, dog? I don't live in Africa, dog. I
true.
actually love America. Then I
Right.
actually started looking into the history and realizing how dope we are, how dope foundational Black American culture is. And I started to embrace what we have here. You dig?
Right.
So it's not, when I say land, I mean everything that our people fought for and struggled for. I'm talking about everything that we do here and what we have here. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by land. That's what I mean by staking claim to land and history and accomplishments. We throw all that out the window when we call ourselves African Americans. We act like we're guests here on our homeland. This is our homeland, dog.
Okay, let me rock with you. When Black History come, right? It's called Black History. They don't call African history, right?
Right.
So most of the
You said what, G Lacombe?
no, I said when Black History come, it's called Black History. It's not called African history. It's
That's a
Black
fact.
history.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't talk about what's going on in the continent of Africa. They talk about what's going on here. So
That's
you
right.
don't think, but you don't think it's being expressed like when Black History come. I mean, it's showing people here. I mean, you against it, or it seemed like you for that, right? That's a good thing, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure,
mean,
sure,
so
sure,
yeah,
but sure, it's deeper than that. I think because for so long they told us, well, they got a identity crisis. They don't know who they are. I used to say that dumb shit because I'm like, oh, we was kidnapped, we was brought here, and we don't know who we are. We just some dumb American niggas. Nah, the FBA. I took to it as an individual, not dick riding or glazing nobody. You know what I'm saying? I took to it because it makes perfect sense. You dig? My peoples, they helped build this land. They were enslaved, and they have a rich history right here in America. I'm a foundational Black American, though. Why am I even putting the African in it? For what? Nobody else got to do it. Nobody else got to say that what part of the DNA, 15% DNA they have, and put it up front. No, we can't do that, especially when they don't accept us in Africa.
15% DNA.
I just threw it out there. I know, I just threw it out there. I just threw it out there. I know you like to take shit and run with it. I just threw
I
it out.
got wrong with that.
Yeah, take the number back. Take it back. All right.
Take that.
But I'm just saying.
So you want to you want to
ahead.
unite with the coalition of will you call them white or European American here?
No, man.
You can't split it because you got to unite. You got to unite.
No, wrong. Where you
How you
getting
gonna
that
do
from?
this? How you gonna do this?
All right,
I'm
y'all
not.
getting deep into the woods. Listen,
Look, I'm not against any group, dog. I'm not against any group. You understand? Well, I don't
I don't
understand.
see that type of individual. Let me say this though, bro, because we about to get off here. The topic of the show was, should he be a scholar? And I'm saying no, because his claim wasn't your claim, obviously, based off how you explained it. His claim is that we was here before colonial powers came here. That was his claim, bro.
Yes, some of us, you gotta say it right. Some of us were here and we mixed in with the Africans.
No.
You gotta say it correctly, dog.
No. It was Native Americans having nothing to do with people in Africa that was here. That's it. You can't say us, not unless you have proven to be part of one of those tribes that was here. There's a way to do it. There's a way to find out how much you mix with them, how many. So we do know that Africans came to America and mixed in with some of the indigenous population. Europeans did it too.
Right.
So we're not fighting that. If that's what you're saying, I have no beef with you at all.
Yeah.
But what he was saying was that we was here. So that's like a trick. Like, you saying we was here because we came here and mixed with the indigenous population? Is that what Tariq was saying? No, he gave us books that clearly say that it was Africans that came to America before colonialism. And I'm saying there is no data that would support that or replicate. He can't even replicate that.
No problem.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
And I ain't mad at that. I ain't look, because like I said, man, the grand scheme of things, that's a small thing. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should start looking at the bigger picture and start highlighting some of the good things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Surround the FBA. You know what I'm saying? I know that the name, a lot of niggas don't like the name. They
I
not
don't
feeling
like the
it.
museum, and I don't like the hidden colors messing it up, leaving us open to get beat down by the Christians. Yo, the Christians be beating us down, yo.
Well, hidden colors, man. It really made a lot of y'all lit. Hidden
It ain't
colors
make
made
me
a lot.
lit.
No,
It
it
made
made
me
a lot of
mad.
y'all. No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something,
Made me
right?
mad.
Conscious
Made me
lit.
mad, yo.
Nobody got to admit it, right?
Made me
Sinetta,
mad.
all that shit got lit because of hidden colors. I ain't even know who Tariq was when that came out, but we all saw the clips, we all saw the documentary, and we started getting hungry for knowledge, and we started going online.
You took that long to be hungry, yo.
No. It took me that long. 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 You did. But anyway, that's beside the point, man. I just think, you know, look, at least, see a lot of people in the community be like, man, what you got to show for it? What have you built? What have you done? And one thing I can honestly say is, dude, Tariq, he done built some shit. He done put some shit together. A lot of productions. I'm a filmmaker, so I respect the production. That shit ain't easy. People talking about money.
Man.
Oh, you just getting money. No, that shit take hundreds of thousands of dollars to put them films together.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I agree, bro.
Ain't nobody knocking his business
No, I ain't
acumen.
gonna knock his business model, yo.
Business is business.
But the way y'all be talking, man, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it should be just a tad bit.
Hustle.
Huh?
I respect the hustle, yo. I'm just saying, but don't promote it as being accurate on the history of African Americans, or whatever you want to call it. Don't do that. Just say, yo, I'm just putting it together, yo, and I'm a supporter.
So how you feel about him bringing scholars on to the
He
documentary?
didn't bring no damn, he ain't bring no damn scholars on, yo. I know the dudes he put on in that.
So James Small is not a scholar.
No, he's
Yeah,
not even
James Small is a scholar. Yes, he is.
Stop. He's not even a professor, yo. Stop.
He's a scholar.
You saying all the
He's a
names,
scholar. You
all
just
the
hating.
names he brought on
He
there,
a
they're
hater.
not scholars.
No,
He's a
Dr.
hater.
Miata's not a scholar. Dr. Miata is actually she's an engineer, yo. She's a doctor.
You're a scholar of engineer.
All right, man. That's
yo. But hold on, get this straight, yo. That's my favorite person in the community, Dr. Miata. Dr. Miata is the source, yo. She when I say the source, like for scientific literacy, yo, she give us our validation, yo. She's this real program, yo. She's a scientist, yo. But that doesn't make her a scholar. She's very intelligent.
I'm done with you.
I know
Yeah.
I know what the hell I'm talking about, man. I'm not sitting here playing.
All right,
That's like saying I'm a daggone evolutionary biologist just because I know the subject matter.
Let's do this. Take the word scholar away. Are those people qualified? Would you want your daughters and sons to listen to their knowledge?
Yes.
No.
You wouldn't want your daughters.
What? No, hell no.
You wouldn't
want
Dr.
Mayat?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
she was
saying.
on here.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, not in that subject matter, bro.
Okay.
Hold on now, but hold on. No, I'm gonna say this though. Hold on. If I had to trust one person on a documentary, right, and not trying to flam shit, that'd be Dr. Mayat, because she knows how to get your accurate information, bro. She knows how to get to critique the sources and not bring the bullshit. That's why she was the only one without the bullshit. How about that? Let's talk about that.
The one that you know, the one close to you that you're friends with is the only one that had accurate information.
That's all he.
That's wild, homie.
Understands the method, though.
Wow.
Nah, he know Professor Smalls too.
I know Professor Smalls before I knew
them. They don't have y'all got a relationship.
They don't have a relationship
like that. How about what's his name?
And I've been knowing Professor James Smalls. He called me his damn son, yo.
He call everybody his son.
Yeah, but he really be trying to act like him, and I don't like that because he just play too much right now. He playing too much for me. He playing with y'all. He know better. He do. So he's just doing his thing, yo. All right. And in his older age, yo, he just want to be able to do his thing, get his bread like he's supposed to because he earned it. right? He's always fought, his heart always fought for African people. I'm not going to take that away from him. But I'm not sitting there and listening to him talk about we native to America, bro. I'm not doing that no matter who he is. If that's the case, I don't need that. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying I run a tight ship around here, yo. I'm saying on my thing. And I'm sure Sosa run a tight ship on what he do. I'm not sitting around there so y'all can just blow me away. Like y'all think y'all can just blow me away. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because I'm tight with what I'm doing. And when I make a mistake, I clean it up immediately, yo. So, no, he ain't had no scholars on that thing like that. The Hidden Colors one message the Christians is killing y'all right now. Yeah. They
killing y'all.
Yeah, ain't killing me. Yeah, they ain't killing me. Not at all.
What is it? It's 4 or 5 hidden colors. It's 4 or 5 hidden colors.
Man, pseudo information. You can put it
There
in.
was at least 3 of them. 4 of them might have been like Buck Breaker, might have been a 4th one or something.
Yo, he's so famous and popular. Then Hollywood jump on and try to copy his style though, with those females. Say hidden. Yeah, they did something like that. Yeah,
Hidden figures. Yeah,
hidden figures. Yeah, they try to copy. Yeah, they try.
Right now. What is wrong?
Yeah. What you mean?
What's wrong, bro?
Where'd you get that from?
Get
What's
up,
up on
man.
that, bro?
Good night, G-Con. I can't. He went magi archers on us.
What this nigga say?
Nah, he was right. He was right.
Hollywood took
They stole. They got it. No, they did. They took one of his. They took one of his. They made a movie called Hidden Figures, man.
He said
I
that.
remember Hidden Figures. I've seen the movie. But that don't mean how's he saying he got that from Tariq? Did Tariq say that?
Tariq said that.
Well, no, it's obvious, cuz I know y'all don't want to believe it.
No, how's it obvious?
Yeah, how's
because it came out after. Look, no, man, Jesus Christ. Look, y'all committed to not liking Tariq Nasheed. Just say that, man.
Just say filming stuff, hidden stuff before Tariq did hidden.
All right,
color,
all right.
right?
When you struggle with it, you figure it out, dog. I mean, it's real obvious, dog.
He's saying just because hidden was in there, then that.
No, you right. You got it. You right. You right, man. Y'all wild, man.
Come on,
wait a minute. When the Hidden Colors come out, yo? Hold on, yo.
Yeah, look it up. Look up the dates, homie. Look up the dates. Look, I gotta go, man. I appreciate y'all having me on. I gotta get some rest.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Y'all be easy, man. I'll check it y'all out tomorrow. So
yeah, check back in, man. Spread the content, man. Like and subscribe, man. Tell that guy ain't that bad when you talk to him for real, yo. He's funny. Let him know that, yo.
Nah, you my man, dog. I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, yeah.
Baltimore, yo. Appreciate you, yo.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, that shit probably came out like 2015 or somewhere in there. Shit, man.
But so Hidden Colors is the hidden figures is 2016. All right.
Oh no. I mean, his shit definitely came out before that. Hidden Colors shit came out before then. Yeah, I must not. I don't think I was on the internet. I mean, not on YouTube back then. I think I was just like a regular Facebook dude.
No. Oh, let me see. It said Hidden Colors released a documentary film directed by Tariq, released between 2011 and 2019, yo.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, like, but there was all types of hidden that's like a common thing. Hidden mystery,
the untold stories.
Yeah, untold, yeah.
Oh man,
things you didn't know, the forbidden. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
yeah, that's typical white people stuff. Yeah, they always do that.
Oh, that's how they get you too.
Yeah. Secrets, secrets of the, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do.
Shit. Oh, what's this? The first Hidden Colors. It says the untold history of people of Aboriginal, Moors, and African descent. Yeah, so he keep making an Aboriginal people. The word Aboriginal means original, yo, to that area.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't abandon it because he built his foundation on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, so he can't get away from Van Serter and all of them, because that's how he built his whole.
Right.
I think he had Olmecs in his first document.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did got that in there. I don't know, man. Hey, they were some good games today. What you think? Lamar looked good out there, didn't he, yo?
That was subjectively a good game. That Raven game wasn't even close. Like it never got good.
No, I don't mean the game. I mean the way his performance, though. The way his reads was right.
Yeah, it was a good game. Like I mean, Houston was crazy. It was like
Yeah, like they
I
couldn't
heard
stop.
dude said, yeah, we rather Henry beat us. So they was just like allowing him. It was crazy. He was getting like 8 yards of carry. I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. He's like, they were saying they want to force Lamar to hand the ball to Henry. So that was the goal. That was their game plan.
What? The king?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You read this. All right, man. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Ex Bobby Vegas. Man, appreciate that donation, man. Go a long way around here. So you saying they were saying what, yo? They yeah, they did want to let them beat him. That's crazy, yo. Like the king gonna beat you, yo.
Yeah, they were saying, yeah, I guess he didn't think they can lose like that. Because it was almost like the same thing Pittsburgh did.
You
Just
think Pittsburgh tried to do that too?
I'm saying it just let hit like like you gotta stop the run, bro. They so scared the Lamar gonna beat them. They just it's like you gotta stop the run. Man, if you can run the ball, well, you're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Then he can act like he ain't running no more. Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, you feel me? The defense played good today. You know, defense played real good.
Yeah,
I think that was our best defensive performance.
Yeah, that definitely was that. They starting to cook up now. The last couple games, they seem to be in their right positions, yo. Now they gotta stay away from the injury bug. They got one more game left, huh?
Yeah.
One more game left.
Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, it was good. Well, I mean, well played game. Kansas City game was a little good. Then that shit kind of got. You know what I mean? Kansas City looked good though. Chiefs they look solid.
They're like they priming up, yo. They're like they priming up. Hey,
yeah, they ran through Pittsburgh, bro.
Pittsburgh 3 games down. They went from 3 games. They lost 3 straight, boy.
Yeah.
They limping into the playoffs, ain't they?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, don't limp. You gotta be playing your best ball now. But you know what? I think now the competition that they playing is better than they was playing early in the year. You know that, right?
Yeah, and you know, shit, man. Ain't about 1 or 2 games left, man. Shit, everybody
game
fighting
left
for their
for
life.
Ravens got one
You know,
more game.
still got 2, you know, because Sunday, you know, so everybody playing, probably fighting for their playoff lives. Like, you feel me? Shit, it's do or die games coming up.
Man.
Yeah.
Cincinnati might get in.
Hey, yo, man, I would say there'll be a problem just because it's Cincinnati. But defense just is horrendous.
Defense horrendous, yo.
But Joe Burrow, you know, I still wouldn't want him. I'd rather him get knocked out. Just you don't want that headache.
Yeah, I'd rather him get. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, that's the problem, yo.
Yeah,
When I say it's the problem, then I realize, yo, we got to go through who we got to go through to get to where we're going. So it shouldn't really matter, yo. Certain matchups are hard, right? Certain matchups are not. Well, we beat them twice, did we? Yeah.
All roads lead to Kansas City.
He's sitting there ready too.
Yeah. All roads lead to Kansas City, bro. He'll be right there waiting on you, bro.
Wait there, waiting with all that shit you talk, all that you think you good, and you got to be in KC. And they went 14. What they about 15-1?
Yeah.
God, they on fire, yo. From day one, from the day they beat the Ravens, yo, on some bull crap. Ref cheated. I remember that game. I definitely want to see them again. I think we look forward to seeing them.
Never been done it. Well, I think it's been done once. I don't think it's 3-peat. I think it might have been done once before with Lombardi or something like that.
No,
nobody 3-peated. Ain't nobody ever 3-peated?
I don't think
so. Like Lombardi, something 3-peated.
Look, you know Lex Vortex. Yeah, I'm gonna play your thing for you, Lex Vortex. Y'all say there's plenty of data that he just say anything.
Oh, come on, Lex. God, you can't be on the wrong side of every fight.
Yeah, come on, yo. Come on, yo. On every fight, yo.
Please,
Look. You're so what? Ignorant. Hey, call me ignorant. Imagine Lex calling somebody ignorant. Lex, come on, bro. Come on, man. I mean, I'm going to ignore that based off of what's coming from because I know you know not what you do. All right, man. It's that time, man. Get off here, man. I thought it was a powerful stream, man. It's 2:30 in the morning, man. Appreciate you flying through Soul Time. What you going live tomorrow or something? What you doing?
Yeah, before they go live, bro. Hey, yeah, Merry Christmas, Lex, man. Merry Christmas, bro. Like, man, damn. Pick your spirits up, bro. It's coming hot, ain't it? Yeah. I probably go live.
Y'all haters. We haters because we don't believe
you. Yeah, you just coming hot, man. It's on Christmas. God, this nigga don't let up, nigga.
You don't let up, yo. You can't even put that in Chat GPT, yo. That ain't gonna get past Chat GPT, yo. You know you're in trouble. You can't get past Chat GPT at all.
Yeah, I'll probably crash out tomorrow. Do my little crash out Thursday, man. I might do some apple hunts on crash out Thursday.
Yeah, hunt. It's starting to pop up. It's starting to pop up, yo. We got to get them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Good show, though.
Good show, man. Appreciate you coming through, Sosa, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Big up to the Pseudo Killers, man. Like and subscribe, man. Big up to Sosa, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to Sosa's World, man. We in this game, man. You know what it is, man. It's a fire show, man. Go back, like, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Keep these subscriptions going, man. Join the channel, man. Go to the store, all that. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Body banger from the block, seen it all raw tough. Streets of Baltimore where survival's always rough. Joined the Marines fighting for a life he could save. But back in the hood, he felt like a runaway slave. Started an army, not of guns but of wisdom. I'm a rock squad, truth the anthem, we ain't just a God killer. Bobby Banger on his path for the truth. Empower the people, give them wisdom as the proof. Black power rising, knowledge shines like a light. He's fighting for the future, ready to ignite. Selling drugs on the corner just to put food on plates, but deep in his heart, he knew he had greater fates. From the traps to the lab, he fights ignorance raw, teaching evolution while shaking up the law. The real black atheist is changing the game, waking up minds, never the same. God killed.
Man, yo, appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, man. Sit back, man. Sleep late tomorrow, man. Enjoy your family. Because at the end of the day, the only thing we got in this life, man, is our friends and families and our memories, yo. Remember, yo, can't take it with you. And with that, we out.